be here when that happens because I'm Muslim.
I might not even go back
Just go back to where.
college. I might not go to college because of all of Arizona's getting hit really hard.
What about like dude, Georgia is heading a spike also.
Everywhere but Colorado, basically.
Everything
Like,
yeah,
we're planning to go back in August. For
yeah,
UNC
I
and
kind of have to. A lot of my classes are in person. I
I
assume it
mean, you
won't
don't
stay
have that
way.
much of a complaints because you literally drive like down the road and then it's there.
Yes, it's a 5-minute drive from here.
Yeah.
Just go to the
Compared
supermarket.
to me and Rishi, yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
Compared to us, it is a 5-minute drive.
Yeah. And yours is like a 10-minute drive.
The issue isn't the proximity. The issue is safety, correct?
Yeah.
That is true.
This time, proximity is definitely a big issue because if you do have to leave, like,
Yeah, it'll be a
coordinating
lot
that is
easier for
way
us, I
harder.
agree. But at the same time, the only reason they're sending us back is so they can justify charging us for dorms.
I don't think they need justification to charge you for anything. As last semester was a testified to it.
Did you
They
not get any payment back for it?
I got a little bit, but like that's nothing compared to what they should have given me.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, if they don't lower
I dumped.
tuition, if it's online, then I might not even go this year. I might just take a gap year.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna pay full tuition for online classes. That's dumb.
As
Okay,
that
should
might be the
we-
case, you can still at least get classes done, right?
Should
Yeah,
we bring
but
it
I
in
might
now?
just go to-
Just
I
take
might
it at
just
a
do,
different
like-
college.
Should we bring this in now? Isn't Suyash the host?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, well, host. Do your host stuff.
Alright. Welcome everybody to the Gulag Gang podcast. I'm Suyash, and I'll let everyone introduce themselves.
Do we
Oh
have
wow,
to introduce
throwback to the
ourselves every
first
single time?
episode. Throwback.
I don't think
Go
we need
watch
to
our
introduce
previous
ourselves anymore.
episodes.
You're right. Okay, I won't make you do that. Let's just jump right in. Our first topic, how Disney has been.
Can you please repeat that?
You do be cutting out though.
About how Disney messes up our childhood.
That's the
Yeah.
first topic.
Indeed.
They
Oh,
really
They
do.
didn't mess up our childhood when we were kids, but they're messing it up now.
No, they're messing up. Yeah, they're messing up
Yeah.
our like fond memories of it.
Yeah.
So they messed
Doing
up
all the
our
live action
childhood's
crap.
future.
They've messed up
Yes.
Percy Jackson and Artemis Fowl.
Hopefully the
I
new
know.
series that they're making about Percy Jackson's good.
They're making a new series.
Yeah, they're making a live action series of Percy Jackson.
If it's episodic,
Disney
then
Plus.
it's fine.
Like gonna be but is each episode gonna be like each book or
No.
be-
Each episode is gonna be. I think each season is gonna be each book.
One book.
Oh.
That would make sense.
So what, is it gonna be like its own story set in that universe, or is it just gonna be
What do you mean?
like will the TV show be its own story but set in the Percy Jackson universe?
No, I think it's the
No, because it's a TV show. Like I don't know, it's gonna be hard to get right. They'll definitely do better than a movie, though. I think. Hopefully.
it'll definitely be better than a movie, yeah. But in terms of like Disney like ruining our childhood and stuff, they definitely messed up the first Percy Jackson movies. They messed up on like live action Lion King.
Okay.
It wasn't that great.
I like the
Lion King.
movie.
What?
I liked the
The
Lion
live
King
action
movie.
Lion King. It wasn't.
Yeah,
that
I liked
great.
it. I don't know.
No,
what you're
why?
talking
It was literally the same.
about. Yeah, it was the same. I don't know what was
You
different.
have Seth Rogen and Beyonce, and you make it.
They didn't mess it up. I don't agree.
Literally the same.
It wasn't
word
messed
for word.
up, but it's literally the exact same.
So why
Story.
screw with the
Isn't that the
classic?
point of it?
Why screw with the classic?
Then why make an?
Because it's
Then why
live
make-
action now. They wanted to show off their animation prowess.
Isn't that the same with Beauty and the Beast? Didn't they just
Yeah.
No, Beauty
remake
and
the
Beast-
story for live
Beauty and the
action?
Beast was better.
It was a good remake.
I liked it. I didn't think it was
It
that.
It was,
I liked
but
it.
it was the same as the animated one.
They could. I don't know.
The
I
issue
like
with
It's
it.
better than
Mulan,
Disney's track record of trying to make sequels and then the sequels just being a
Yeah.
horse
Oh, they
My-
just try to remaster
garbage.
everything.
my issue with things like Mulan is like there is no Mushu. So
Yeah,
what's the
Mushu
point?
isn't even in the Mulan.
I'm not okay. I'm not gonna watch that movie now. It's not worth
Yeah,
watching.
Mushu makes the movie.
I don't even remember Mulan, to be honest.
Mulan.
Eddie Murphy
hell
was
yeah.
Mushu. That's what made the movie good.
Yeah. They also really messed up Aladdin. The live
Yeah.
action.
Okay, I'll agree with that. Aladdin was.
Yeah, Aladdin was odd.
You know,
I don't
I
know.
haven't seen any of these except for Beauty and the Beast, the live action remakes.
Oh, okay.
didn't see
Aladdin
the
wasn't
Lion
like
King?
bad, like specifically. It was just it felt off.
It was just weird.
It didn't feel like actual like Aladdin. It just felt like
Yeah.
some white kids were trying to reenact it for like a school play or something.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they happened to get Will Smith on it.
Like Jafar is supposed to be like a creepy old dude, but he's just like this, like good-looking brown guy. Like no, he's supposed to be a creepy, bad-looking old person.
Is the New York police
not-
chief
Star Wars is an
We
entire
don't even
episode
talk
on
about
its own.
how they messed
No.
up Star Wars.
I don't know if
Star
Star
Wars-
Wars is
Star Wars wasn't
specifically Disney.
That bad.
Star Wars was like the biggest affront to humanity.
I agree, but Akshay is also right. Star Wars is a whole other
First-
thing.
The first episode of
Still
this
Disney
third
messing
trilogy,
up.
I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, but it's
the
a full
first, like,
episode. We could
Force
talk about it
After
for
that,
a
it kind of declined.
Yeah,
That's just because they had
Rise of
potential to set it
Skywalker
up.
was
Like
god.
DC,
They had potential to set it up, and then they just mess it up so much.
bro.
The issue was they switched to directors for the second movie. The second movie really messed it up.
The third movie still was horrible. So I don't
It
think
was
switching
horrible
back-
as a result of the second one.
I don't know.
I
He still
like
had
Rise
some
of-
creative
like
decisions to make, like making them
Rise
kiss
of
at the end.
Skywalker. It was just so
I
disappointing.
hated
Spoiler
hated
alert.
the second movie because Luke died for a stupid reason.
What do you mean?
Okay, if you haven't seen it by now, that's your fault.
Yeah.
But like
No,
that was
here's
just
the
a
thing.
cop out death.
I mean, what do you mean? Well, one, he didn't want to be Luke anymore.
No, he didn't really. I wouldn't
No,
say
he didn't
died.
say
He just
that.
became one with the Force.
Yeah, that's what he did. Like
I
what
don't
like
know,
happened?
it's-
What happened to Yoda?
No, but his
That's what
physical
happened.
form died, which I thought
Yeah,
was stupid.
that's what happened with Yoda.
I agree,
Literally
but
exactly
Yoda
what
died of
happened with
old
Yoda.
age.
It's
In this
definitely
case,
like
he
a-
just died.
It's just a low. Yeah, there's like all the other people had meaning to their death. And
Yeah, there was a reason
just,
they died.
like,
Here he just did.
died. He just like I don't
He
even know
used
what
all
happened.
of his strength. That's what
No,
happened.
he shouldn't have.
No, it's Luke Skywalker. That shouldn't have been all his strength.
Luke Skywalker. He's supposed to be the most OP Jedi,
Yeah,
and if he can't manage a simple thing like that, then
yeah, if you're saying he can't project himself elsewhere using Jedi magic, and that's his whole strength,
Oh my
that's
god.
a problem.
oh, magic. Come on.
It is Jedi magic.
No, it's the Force.
But that's just another way to say.
Speaking
Nah,
of
it's the
Force, police brutality.
It's
Alright,
not.
cool.
Mm.
A great segue. Phenomenal segue.
Oh, the police chief.
Yeah.
Whoever
the
edits
New
the
York
video will
thing,
have
bro,
to
that
do
Is
was-
that.
there a way you can like play it for all of us to hear, or no?
Bro. Okay, fine.
I am not Derek Chavon. They are not him. He killed someone. We didn't. We are restrained. And you know what? I'm saying this to all the cops here. Because you know what? Everybody's trying to shame us. The legislators, the press, everybody's trying to shame us into being embarrassed about our profession. But you know what? This isn't stained by someone in Minneapolis. It's still got a shine on it. And so do theirs. So do theirs. Stop treating us like animals and bugs and start treating us with some respect. That's what we're here today to say. We've been left out of the conversation. We've been vilified. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
It was like, I am proud.
Yeah.
You guys heard it.
It's
It's
so dumb.
basically, honestly, we can.
He's like, I'm
Yeah,
proud to
what?
be a police officer, and we're getting singled out for being cops. It's like, wow. So
I wonder
your
why.
excuse to that, or your response to that, is to just beat everybody up who would disagree with you. Phenomenal, great.
Honest.
Still, but the
Great
solutions
job.
people are
I
coming
get
up
where you're
with are
coming
not.
from, but this is definitely, instead of trying to stand up, first reform yourself and then stand up for
Yeah,
yourself.
My
There's
whole
no
thing is,
reform
instead
at
of
all.
staying quiet in a
Lots
time
of
where you can get
noise, but
attacked,
no
this
actual
man
work.
is just being stupid.
yeah, he is.
New York mayor is like, I don't know. I had a good opinion of it.
No,
They're
it's
saying
not getting rid of
everyone's
all of their
solution is to
money.
defund the police, but that's gonna cause more problems.
No, the
How?
defunding the police thing is
I'm
different.
fine with
A
that.
lot of people
Defund the-
don't know what
yeah.
the defunding police actually means. Defunding police doesn't mean just like
No,
give
no,
the
no,
police
no,
more
no, no,
money.
no, no, hold
Move
on.
No,
their
it
They
means
budget.
roll
taking
around
away
in
their budget,
tanks
but
and
it's they're
No,
riot
not
gear.
take
They
it
are
away.
not
Move it to
underfunded.
other. They are not underfunded.
Yes,
That's what the
They
point
are
Yes,
of
not
defund the
underfunded.
no,
police
but
is.
They are not
taking
underfunded
away
at
isn't
all.
gonna do anything.
No, the point of defund the
Lessening
and
it
it's
police
will.
redirected towards things
it's
that
supposed to
foster
get rid of their
community.
budget to buy like heavy
So it's
artillery
like kill two
and stuff
birds
like
with
that.
one stone. No,
That's
because
the
this
point of it.
it does not
If it
happen
was
that
that simple,
fast.
it would have already been done.
No, it wouldn't have. It
No,
clearly
the
didn't
government
happen.
stinks.
It's too simple of a solution for a complex problem.
I don't think it's that complex of a problem.
No, it's not. Literally just one. Give them less
Literally,
money so they don't think they're all that hot.
the
Boom, they
main
won't take
issue
advantage of
with
their
the
power.
main issue with the police department, I think, is they're being like depended upon to
It's like
do
3
more than
months.
what a police.
Yeah,
should
exactly.
do.
Also, their training is not.
Yeah,
proper
they're
at all. They only
training
get
with
like
just
8
mental,
weeks,
dealt with physical, and
and
then
they
you
need
call
to
up.
figure out other ways to like
Yeah.
deal
I
with.
can understand changing their
situations.
training, but taking away money will make them more aggressive.
No, it will
I
not.
do
It
not
will
think
not.
so.
There's no way.
Police people are trained for violent encounters, right? So what is some brute that's been trained only for violent
Oh,
encounters
little
gonna do
money.
Yeah, let's
when
take
he
away the
comes
little
up
money
on?
that the brute is paid. That'll cause
No, they
problems.
can't harm people when they don't have lethal guns. He doesn't have
They
They
that
are
don't
kind of
make
not.
that
money.
much.
Yeah, they don't make that much, but they're not underfunded at all.
The
The
issue
police
is
is
not
not
their
underfunded
salary. That's not what
whatsoever.
defund the police means. Defund
Yeah,
police means like
take away
take
their
away their
budget
budget
for
towards more lethal.
military
Yeah,
courts.
But that's
it
not
goes
gonna
hand in
happen.
hand
That's
with
literally
demilitarize the police.
The
yeah.
police
It's literally the easiest solution is to just do
doesn't
that.
everything.
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna have unforeseen consequences.
But I don't see like why would the police need to?
But in all of these
There's
killings, right? In a lot of them, they specifically like chokehold them.
Yes.
yeah.
So
So they're
that
part
should
of
be that's the
demilitarized the
first.
part of their
police.
That's the
training.
first thing. Yeah,
Part of
but
the
that's the
training.
first thing
That's
that
going to
should
be
be taken away.
solved when the budget is taken away from that and put into like actual
That's their
services.
training. That should also
The
Like, you
change.
budget
can have a-
isn't to teach them how to put people in chokehold.
No, here's the thing. We're not. The whole point of this is to not depend on the police for petty
The
disputes like
military.
that.
Yeah.
It's to have another governing force that does that.
Like the IRS.
What
I
if you
don't
got
know
rid
what to
of
say.
the
Like what
tanks?
would you call these people? It would be the most demeaning job ever.
They still
Well,
have
I mean,
guns,
what are
my
the
man.
solutions there?
They're not gonna have
Because
tanks.
they're the police with
That's
zero
it.
power.
We're not taking away all
They're
their
not the
guns and
police.
bullets.
That's the
No,
point.
they're not the police. That's the thing.
Oh,
They
They're
just
not
won't
the
like
army.
the
They don't
Brigade
need to
Police
take
Department
over
has the
Iran.
tank.
Okay.
What use do they have for a tank and a Humvee? Yeah. Yeah, there's
And
no
we,
reason for them to
I'm
have
pretty. I think
that
what
much
is it? We
force.
need 30
That's what
billion to
everybody's mad
solve
about.
like I don't know
I
some
agree
problem
with
of
that,
hunger, and then 40
but
billion for free healthcare, right? And we spend like 100 billion on police. I'm not exactly sure what those things were.
It's
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
what I'm
I
lot.
saw
saying.
that
That's
too.
like that's way too much money. That
yeah,
to take away.
exactly. No, what do you mean to take away? You don't take away 100 billion.
No,
You just
you can't fix all the other problems by defunding them.
spread it around
No,
so it
the
makes
then
it
point of
put it into
easier to
something
defund
solve.
good,
is not to just take away. That
like
where
the
is the money going to go?
community.
The point
Put
of
it
it is to
into
take
like
it away
fostering the
and
community.
put it towards more useful.
Put it somewhere else.
Free healthcare.
Yes. Yeah, put it into like affordable housing or put it into healthcare. Put it into things that help
Healthcare
That's
education.
what
There's
it's
a lot of
for.
inner city
If it
education's messed
specifically
up
takes
because
their
there's
money away
over-policing.
for that, then I'm fine with it. But
Yeah, that's what there has to be reform for, but it's obviously going to be very hard to
think
do that
free
because the
healthcare is
police
going
is
to happen.
unionized.
I don't think, yeah, universal healthcare. Canada can do it. They have way less people. It's different.
Yeah.
here.
I don't think that's even the issue. The issue with universal healthcare is that are the people who have like the control over who decides that are all against it.
hmm
Even Democrats are against like the universal free health.
I don't know. Okay, the point of Obamacare was not free
It was not-
universal, but it
yeah.
was still universal.
It was, yeah, they wanted people, but it was a fail. It failed.
No, people still use it. It's not a fail.
Even the
People
Trump
still
administration
use
is
it because Trump had to put it in
promoting
place
it.
because of.
Yeah, because he
All
himself
like
doesn't know what to do.
majority
The
of
issue was people were
retired.
forced to use it.
Majority of people who have retired are now using Obamacare.
Yeah.
Before Obamacare, people literally they had to pay insurance out of pocket to companies, right? And so a lot of people didn't even have insurance because of it. Because like, what's the point? You're literally just giving away all your savings to like insurance when you might as well just live your life.
See,
If
the
you die,
issue
you die.
with the issue with everything in our politics is one side does one thing, the
Why
other
our
side takes it
two-party
away and puts
system
in
is
a new
so
thing.
bad, and we need to start
It's
voting.
there's no progress. They're just stagnating all the time.
Why? There shouldn't be a two-party system.
Yeah.
We will change. Our generation will change that.
But that's the way it is. We can't change that.
No, you
That'll never
can.
change. No,
You
that'll
see the
never
thing?
change.
No, yeah. Did
No.
you see the thing? It's like, and we're taught that it's supposed to be majority rules, but it's clearly not majority rules.
No, it's not. It's
No,
whatever the
that's
Senate says.
Plurality rules. But apparently, like the state of Maine has already adopted this system. So instead of sending the votes directly to
the majority
whoever
candidate.
collects the votes,
Yeah, they split it, right?
they do like a majority rules thing where like
Mhm.
say there's three candidates,
Yeah.
like looking Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse and Goofy, and let's say like I don't know 40% of the people want Donald Duck and 30% of the people want Goofy, and then 10% want Mickey. Since both Donald and Goofy are below 50%, so they don't have the majority vote. No, none of them like whoever had 40%. I forgot Donald.
Sure.
If Donald had 40%, he wouldn't automatically be declared the winner just because he has more votes than others. He doesn't. He still doesn't have the majority.
So then who wins?
So what they do is they get rid of Mickey Mouse at 10%,
Uh-huh.
and then they do it
redo the
again
vote.
with just those two,
Yeah.
and then whoever has more than 50% there is the candidate that represents the state.
The only issue with that is if it evens out too much, then it can cause a problem.
That's the whole point of the electoral college.
But the electoral college, there are some states that split their vote.
The electoral college is just stupid and outdated.
No, but there's some it's not majority there. Whoever wins the state doesn't get all the votes. Which I think is a better
So dumb,
system.
in my opinion.
But the issue is you need a certain number of votes to win. So if that's the case, then that causes that problem. That you have to have most of the states that way.
I still think that's a better option because I feel like most of the pressure on people voting is that not that they have to vote for a Democrat or a Republican.
Yeah.
It's the fact that they only get one vote, and so they don't want to waste it on like some third party or like
Yeah.
someone radical like Bernie.
Yeah.
They want to like use it on someone they know will have more of a chance of winning. And
Yeah.
so, if everyone does that, then the candidate who was supposed to, who was like the third party, like Bernie or something,
Yeah.
he gets barely any votes. But in actuality, majority of the people want him to win, right?
Yeah.
And so, in a
I feel like a
system
lot
like
of
this,
people would rather want Bernie to win than Biden or Trump.
Yeah.
And
I
yeah,
would
because
rather have
he's-
Bernie win.
Yeah, but because
in a
he's
system
crazy
like what I
radical,
outlined,
it's unrealistic to ask him to win to do that.
So was Trump, and he won, right? That's
Because
that's because
I
he
don't- I
won.
don't-
He
that's-
didn't win a majority of the votes, but he won more of the votes than Hillary
he won
did.
more. Yeah,
and
he won more
rigged
important
it as
states.
well.
That's the thing. That's why with a system like this, people can vote for the fucking the Bernie, and they don't have to, because if Bernie doesn't win, they can always vote for this. Their second
The
choice.
two
can be
parties have too
Biden.
much power to nominate who they want that way.
I don't know. It works pretty well in Maine. So
Yeah. But I'm saying in just generally for the presidential, the bipartisan system is flawed because there are a lot of people with neutral views, and those people always have to take a.
yeah, that's the point. Which is why with a system like that, it'll be a little easier for people to not have
But
to.
how would we? That would be Constitution.
I didn't hear. What did you say?
That would be reworking the Constitution. We're not
How?
allowed to do that. No, because isn't it like known that it's a bipartisan system? There's no
No,
way to
there's
change that.
literally nowhere in the Constitution does it say
Constitution
it
doesn't
has
say
to be
anything about that.
bipartisan.
No, Constitution doesn't say anything about that.
In fact, much of the founding fathers said it was like fucking anarchy to have a bipartisan, like a two-party
But that's
system.
what ended up happening, and no one.
Yeah,
The
but it's
parties
not
just
a
don't
law.
make sense.
It's not a law for there to have to be two parties.
Yeah.
Well, the issue is the NRA is behind the
yeah,
Republican
NRA 's-
parties, and the corporations are behind the Democrats.
Politics are not
No,
good.
the two bigger powers
Honestly,
own those
more-
parties.
The more I read into it, the more anti-politics I become.
Yeah, I don't like
And
politics
then
at all.
there's going to be some
I would
white dude who's like,
also
you don't believe in
I would
politics,
also
then
not
you're a
like to
fascist.
believe in politics, but that's what runs our country.
You don't
I don't
So
believe in
this
politics
country
because it
and
keeps
get out
failing
of it.
us.
yeah, but what else are we supposed to do? It's not like we can
Well,
just
if
get
it
rid of
keeps
the
failing
government.
us,
Yeah,
it shows
so we
that
have to
some
change
changes
it.
are- Not have a two-party system. There should be more. There are
There's
other
no other
parties in our
option.
country. There are
I mean,
other countries.
okay, so Yash, what's the point in complaining when
There's no other
literally-
option. We have to go
you
with
haven't, like,
politics.
posited
We
any
just have to
solution.
get involved and change it, even if we don't want to get involved in the first place. Yeah, but we have to do it. We have to.
It's not that easy. It's not that easy. That's the problem. There's way too much. Yeah, but there's way too much corruption for just like 10 people to actually
Not
make
even
a change. There has to
corruption.
be
Just,
so many.
there's way too many hysterical people.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
crazy radical people who
Yeah,
America
will stick
does
to
not
one
like a
thing and never
centrist.
go for it.
America does not like somebody who's
it's
willing to
insane.
change.
I mean, you can all work.
Bipartisan system is. No,
No,
that's been seen because nothing changes.
I saw
What
something on
happened
Twitter
to-
that said America is very, very individualistic. They don't like a lot of Americans. They don't think about like their neighbor. They don't want like that's why the COVID things have been going up so much.
so
They don't
dumb.
care. They don't care what happens to somebody else as long as they're able to do what they want.
I saw a
That's very
video
true.
of like, yeah, I agree with that. I saw a video of this one Karen in like fucking Target or Costco or something, and she was just sitting at the edge, just arguing with everyone about why she shouldn't be wearing a mask because she has a medical condition that prevents that. But what medical condition?
Does it prevent her
is there?
from spreading the disease?
Yeah. What? First of all, what medical condition exists where you can't wear a mask?
Exactly.
If you have a
Yeah.
medical condition,
Like if
you're
you're
supposed to wear a
asthmatic,
mask.
Yeah.
And
then,
on top of that,
you
maybe
know.
you should stay home.
Yeah, if you have medical conditions, just stay home.
Not
Even if
everybody
you're
is the
asthmatic,
same,
you
but
can
the
still go
simple
out
thing
and
is
wear a
just stay
mask.
at home if you
Yeah,
can't
I'm
wear a mask.
asthmatic. I wear a
Okay.
mask when I
You're
go out.
severely asthmatic. Masks,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can order
it's very,
food.
very
You can
safe.
order it to be delivered.
This second wave is going to be much more painful.
Yeah, because everybody thinks that it's over, and it is
It
very
is
much
far
Up to
from
you to
over.
decide. Oh, it's over now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
this
even
country
more
got
dumb.
bored
Like
of it.
I'm honestly, and I'm honestly surprised that sure our president is saying to stop testing because that's the only reason we have more cases. But if you stop testing, that doesn't mean the cases are going to go away.
nobody is gonna know.
But what's not going to be surprising is when he gets reelected again, because nobody's going to give a shit about.
You know what else is
I don't
dumb?
It's dumb.
It is dumb.
The fact that colleges can still steal our money even though we may or may not be going to campus.
What? That is dumb.
Yes.
What a nice transition.
Yeah, that's part of my
What the hell?
thing, because Arizona is where I'm going to be going for college, and it is getting hit extremely hard right now by COVID. But if they keep everything the same, like if I'm supposed to go to college, I don't know if I want to, because I don't know if that's just going to be safe.
You might have to switch
And if they keep it
to.
online, but they don't lower tuition, I don't know what I'm going to do, because
There
I don't
should
want to
be
be
some
paying
regulation as to how much they
$45,000
can
a
charge.
year
Yeah, PPCC gang.
for online classes that I can do at like
That's such a low
the local
tuition.
community college or something.
That too.
Yeah, I could just go to
Academy
UCCS.
School Drive,
UCCS.
DMV, you know how we do.
Yeah, I could just do UCCS
No,
too.
never
I could
mind.
just do classes there if I needed to.
That's how I'm doing. Honestly, dude, you know what's so dumb? So colleges get so much money in grants and stuff, right?
Yeah,
So there's literally, I don't even. Okay, most of their stuff, like buildings and stuff, they're not funded by tuition. They're funded by grants. Everything a college is known for is all funded by grants.
Private, so it's
yeah.
So
Lot of
I don't know where
yeah.
our tuition money is going, but
it's
going to
I
the
don't even
pockets
know.
of the
Like
administrators.
half of the tuition money doesn't go to paying the teachers or the administrators. It just
I could maybe
goes to
understand
random
it.
stuff.
I could understand it if it was like helping other financially students, maybe.
Yeah,
But even
I
then,
saw another email where Georgia Tech was like patting themselves on the back for providing like scrounging up $1 million for aid to students, but like if they just gave people back their tuition, they would have given back like millions of dollars.
yeah.
wherever
yeah.
there's a
So-
No,
money
they
interest.
can't do it, and they're for profit. That sucks.
Colleges are very greedy.
It's a state
I mean,
school.
if
That's the thing.
it's
Like,
a
state
private
schools should
interest,
not
and
be
if it's a
that
governmental
motivated
thing,
by-
isn't that a community college?
Money.
It's so dumb. I don't know. Money.
Colleges should be a pathway to your career, not a
colleges
hindrance.
are like that.
Yeah,
I don't
we can't
think-
even like get into the.
I don't think I'm
student loan
taking
problem.
student loans at
Student loans
all.
are
I don't know
different.
how, but I don't know.
That's a whole nother beast.
They're just preying on financially
Yeah.
unstable kids.
Dude,
That would be, yeah, it's idiotic.
That's the
honestly.
dream to not have any student loans.
Well, okay, that's the perk of being Indian. Like,
Yeah,
your parents will-
I'm lucky enough that that's not an issue.
Your parents will fund you. But, like same with. I feel bad for like all the other kids
For like
that have
10
to,
or
like,
20 years.
work through their college time just to.
That
The issue
makes
is how
sense.
much it is. If it wasn't
Yeah.
that high, then working through it would be not that hard.
See the one graphic where like college tuition has gone up like 700%, but inflation is only like 500%.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to justify to anyone, which is the issue.
They don't because they hold a monopoly on education.
Yeah.
Same with the college board.
I don't know.
Okay, I thought college board was bad, but then I go to college and
The whole system is completely bad. But we can't.
You can't-
What do you do? This is
There's no
something harder to
alternative.
fix. Yeah,
There's no alternative.
because you're hurt much more if you don't get a degree.
Honestly,
Yeah. Well, for certain jobs, you're hurt much more if you don't get it.
Almost for everything.
I feel like
Because-
the issue is not that you don't have a college degree. The issue is that college degrees provide some job security. Because like anyone can still get like a software developer job if they do like some software courses by the company and stuff. But if you have a degree, you're more likely to hold a job for longer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's the thing. The school system all around has been the same for 100.
Well,
You cut out. So you say it again.
1 second.
well, I don't know. It's a bad situation, and all I'm saying is, why are they still charging me like gym fees and stuff when I'm not even on campus anymore?
Yeah, no, that yeah.
That's it.
In fact, like facility fees, and I'm like, and they're apparently they're doing construction on our student center again, and
Yeah.
nobody's asked them to do this. Like, there's been like polls, and nobody wanted this construction to happen. They're destroying the building and building a new one for some reason, and nobody wanted it to happen, and they're just charging it in the tuition again.
Yeah. The issue is the school system everywhere, public school, like just from K through 12 to college. It's been the same for 100 years, even though everything else around it is.
I don't know. I didn't see an issue with public school.
Not the
Public school's
public
good.
school,
I
but
think
just the whole system.
the biggest problem with the system is the importance that's put on ACT and SAT tests.
Yeah, the
Because
one
they
test
really
doesn't determine.
Yeah, they like that really should not determine a lot of stuff. And like all of us are fortunate to get
think
pretty
it
good scores
does.
on those. But like, I don't
A
think
lot
because
of
it's not even.
colleges
It doesn't
don't
even.
look at that stuff.
It's starting to move that way, and I'm glad because
Yeah.
the SAT doesn't even, and the ACT to an extent, they don't even test on the actual
I know, those
material. They
classes
literally
are
just
so
test
dumb.
if you can. They just test if you can read properly.
They test if you can test well, which is kind of pointless.
Yeah,
That's
they
the
don't
point of
test
all
it.
these entrance exams. But I know I'd rather prefer taking an SAT over 5 different entrance exams for.
I don't know, entrance exams, there would be some relevant.
No, yeah, I don't care. I want to get into a good college easier, and easier to get a 1600 on an SAT than it is to get like a 95 on like some physics class that you may or may not have taken a year or two ago.
I don't know. I don't know what the solution is, but
I'd rather get a 1600 on math that's literally like addition. I don't know. I don't have an issue with the standardized tests. Is what I'm trying to say.
I have a bigger issue with AP tests.
Why?
The
What's the
SAT,
issue with
because
that?
the questions that are asked are not always like that related. Sometimes they're just insane.
What?
No, I know what you're talking about.
There's like no relation to what. There's
Yeah,
just
like the AP bio test. This year you were asked to like cure cancer. Like what?
it's the equivalent like you're asking a high schooler to cure skin cancer, and
Yeah, like that was actually like we're not even like I wish I was kidding about it, but I'm not.
like I get it's all hypothetical, but if it's hypothetical, then it should be left to the professionals, not the AP tests.
I think they do a good job of
Internet.
Wait, what happened? What was that?
Someone just rejoin. It's fine.
Okay. Well, I thought AP exams did a good job of at least like making sure you were good enough in the subject for college level, because those tests are hard enough that
Yeah.
they prepare you for the rigor of college class. Because I mean, whether you like it or not, you're gonna be thrown. Like I was thrown. I had to make a website from scratch. They didn't even teach us the language or anything. It's just like, here's 2 weeks, learn it on your own, and make a website.
I wish I could do that. I wish that was my assignment. I already know how to do that.
Yeah, but I didn't. It's gonna
Yeah.
be stuff like that where you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's going on. And they just make you do it.
But at least like you know what's expected of you in college.
What? What do you mean?
I don't know about that one.
Like,
I don't know
teachers are
about
very
that one.
unorganized in high.
Oh, you think that?
I do.
No, no, no. They're
For
definitely more organized. It depends on the professor, but college professor, it's a much higher rate of having a professor that doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
yeah, I mean
And
that
my
would make
econ
sense.
professor didn't know anything. Literally, he spent the whole time just talking about the economics of Delta Airlines, and then when the test came, literally nothing. He's whatever he said, not on the test whatsoever. The TAs, they were PhD students, and they graded our tests, and they made mistakes on like half the addition problems.
Bruh.
Well, they're clearly. I mean, economics deals with a lot of math, so that's very bad.
I don't know, what I'm trying to say is that don't go into college expecting it to be more.
I don't expect it to be that way. I expect it it'll be easier for me to learn in some sense.
That depends. I guess that's true. The professors, since there's much higher levels to go to, you're not at like a knowledge max, so you can. There's always people to ask.
Yeah.
That's the difference I saw between high school and college. Like, I'll take a class with Mr. Mac, and it'll be the most confusing thing I know. And like, I still won't get it, but then I took the same class in college, and instantly, it was so much easier to understand. But then you also deal with the professors that
Have no
literally
clue
their
what
only
they're
goal
doing.
is to do their research. They don't care about their cool.
That's because tenure basically makes them lazy as a
Yeah.
result.
That's true.
That's probably why so many adjunct professors are being hired.
Oh, I saw that. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of
That was
crazy.
also dumb. Like, it's bad for both people.
There
It's
should
only
be a
good for the
middle
school.
ground.
It's only good for the school
Yeah.
to hire adjunct professors.
Yeah, they save money, and honestly, they're for profit. That's how it works.
I'm surprised that state schools are like the ones that propagate that the most. Like private schools, honestly, you might get a higher value of education out of private schools.
But also, you'll deal with a lot more
Like,
garbage.
you'll also be paying like out of your ass.
Yeah.
What? Nah.
Did you know that Colorado college tuition is like $80K?
Yeah, it's insane.
Do you guys have any liberal arts classes at your
Yeah,
colleges?
it's a liberal arts
Nah,
college,
yeah.
which is one of the best in the country.
Okay.
So
All right.
because of
Just
that,
making sure. Because mine.
every college has something.
Yeah.
I don't get. Isn't liberal arts? Isn't accounting a liberal art?
No,
I
I'm
don't
pretty
think
sure
so.
it is because accounting is in a college of liberal arts.
I know journalism
okay.
is a liberal
Pretty
art.
much, it's just gen ed. Like basically,
So
What
I
even
all
guess
your
is
stuff
liberal
that you have
arts?
to,
Yeah.
all the stuff
not
you
a
would do
normal-
in high school, anyways, just like
I'm a
next
Dem,
level, basically.
so I must be
You
liberal arts.
still have to do literature, philosophy, math, social, and physical sciences.
Liberal arts is a very vague term.
So
but
it's like just general ed instead of specific things like music or something.
what's the value of that? It's college.
Yeah,
No, liberal. You can. There's different majors under the
that
umbrella
would make
that is
sense
liberal
because
arts.
it's.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't think
accounting is one of them.
I would think it's more under math. I
accounting
think it
would
would be
be in
more
like
under
business.
math than it would be under business.
It's still liberal arts.
No, but it wouldn't be classified as liberal arts.
Huh.
No,
Accounting,
because
no.
it would be business more than
It'd be business more than math.
because it involves math, but it's
Just
not
'cause,
just
yeah.
math.
Yeah.
The nature of the job is business. Cool. So colleges are stealing our money, and it's gonna get even worse now. And
Oh yeah,
and then the lawsuits will literally have no impact. Just like affirmative action lawsuits have no impact. This stuff is gonna have no impact.
Jesus Christ.
Just like you're talking about lawsuits. Into our next topic, the Trump rally was.
This is
Despite
why the
of
US is
everything
so
that was
behind
happening.
on this
But every
coronavirus
CDC
thing.
recommendation did not do with it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
He
sure.
Not just
spent like
coronavirus.
5 minutes
I'm pretty
in
sure
that
2 of his
rally
staff
explaining
also
why
tested
he went
positive. So
the ramp the way he did.
Yeah, why he like tripped
6.
on the ramp.
That.
So dumb.
Oh my god.
It was 6 of it.
Most
Six
most
of
of the staff is tested positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course they did. They didn't require masks.
I don't even know. Like, I'm waiting 2 weeks for the epicenter to be Oklahoma.
But that's the
Yeah.
thing. How do you not require masks?
How
Like,
do you
I understand.
decide? Yeah, how do you decide that? Oh, it's over. Let's
Yeah.
stop testing because then we won't have as many numbers.
That's
Of
like
course you
saying
won't. You don't have the
illegalizing
data.
abortions will
That's
make the
like
number of
Yeah, that
missing
abortions
data.
go
doesn't. They're not
down.
there.
You don't say there's no data. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like saying, it's like I don't know. It's like having it's like you broke your thumb, but instead of going to the doctor, you just ignore it. And then
Yeah,
I
Or
mean,
like,
saying-
technically
we should
it goes
get rid of
away, but the
minorities so
underlying
there's no
problems are still
racism.
there. You're going to be feeling it for the rest of your life.
Yeah. And until you go to a doctor, it won't fix.
It may
Until
just
you
Get rid of
stop
every
hurting after a
minority so
while,
there
but
won't
that
be any
doesn't mean
discrimination.
there's nothing
It's
wrong
not
with
broken. Yeah.
it. You know what was funny? So they clearly knew what they were doing was wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I saw this on the news that they made all the people attending like sign a memorandum
Yeah.
saying that they're not liable for if like you die of coronavirus. Or
And then
something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So they clearly knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
The funniest part was the wide shot and the zoomed in.
that
He
was
was like,
that was
"Look at it, sold
that
out."
was
And
less
then they
sold
showed
out
the
than a
wide.
Dax concert.
The entire top row was empty.
The wide shot was no one there.
Exactly.
No, yeah, no. Concerts sell
Dax
out.
has concerts.
Sure.
Bro, the
Maybe.
Wiggles performed in that exact same place, and they
Bro.
had people show up.
Yeah, of course they did.
Dude,
Wiggles-
was it in
but
the
no,
Thunder?
you
Wiggles
can't-
had a
The
feature
Thunder
artist.
Arena?
They had Will Tide Pod
Yeah.
there.
No, it wasn't in Chesapeake. It was somewhere else.
Was it in the convention center?
Yeah.
Was it in the Cox Convention Center?
I don't remember. I don't know where it was in Tulsa. So I
It
don't
was,
know.
yeah, that's all we know.
Oh, no, it wasn't in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
You'd be funny.
He went to the epicenter of his support.
Watch the attendance of
And
the
then-
Trump rally be less
And then
than
he
the
plays it
attendance
off
of the
like,
robotics
"Oh, Joe
competition in
Biden's too
Oklahoma.
scared to come out of his house."
It
Like-
probably was.
I mean, yeah, dude, come on.
You
Yeah.
should be scared of
fuck out.
staircases.
Maybe
my
you
dude.
should be a little scared. You're pretty old.
Yeah, you both are.
I'm surprised he even
extremely
tested
old.
positive yet. I'm
Dude,
surprised.
It was like
he
a
hasn't tested
3-degree angle on the ramp. Like, it was very steep.
It was very slippery.
It's so
Like
funny.
he could have talked about anything at the rally, anything at all. I don't think he mentioned.
And then he
George
drank
Floyd
water
thing.
with one hand.
He even put his
He's
pinky
literally
on the
giving
bottom of
into
the
the-
glass. Like, who does
Yeah.
that?
Trying to be a meme, I think, at this point.
Maybe it's a thing where any public is good publicity.
That's his motto, though.
Yeah.
Has been his motto.
Yeah,
For,
that's what he keeps
years.
doing, right? That's why he keeps saying stuff so antagonizing. to
I
everyone.
agree. He's definitely tamed down a lot after being the president,
Yeah.
but then after this whole situation,
No, it's like he was fine until
Coronavirus made him
March.
better at speaking, but
He was
not
fine
by
until
much.
March. He was fine.
still
until
gonna
March.
get-
There were no other good candidates.
the reason he was elected was what? Why was he elected in the first?
That's in the
I don't even know.
people who voted. I
No,
agree
what
that
do
there
you
were other
mean?
good candidates, but
There
the
were plenty of
but
other
other
good
people
candidates.
didn't because Hillary had her whole scandal.
Yeah, a thing that shows. A
The
thing that
reason-
shows is.
Oh, yeah,
No,
well,
go ahead.
I thought the way I took it was the reason he got voted in was not because that there's no other candidates, is that they wanted a break from like hardcore politicians to someone who is supposed to understand like more of the common man.
Yeah, and I understood that perspective, but the thing is, like, it just shows what he knows nothing when he knows nothing about politics, because he made Ben
Honestly-
Carson, a renowned
Yeah,
neurosurgeon, the Secretary of Housing. How do you do that? How do you mess that up?
Like I don't.
astonished. Like he wasn't doing that bad. I'm gonna be
Like,
He was.
you should have just made him like Surgeon General
chilling.
or something. Why would you?
he actually listened to his advisors and stuff, but then he stopped listening to them.
Yeah,
the
because they
hell are
were
you saying?
opposing him. Remember, he like told everyone,
You're breaking
no,
up
you're
way
wrong.
too much.
I don't know. Let me plug in Ethernet, see if that fixes. Keep talking.
It's just going against his political agenda. That's why he didn't listen to that. But that's so dumb. And there's gonna be people like looking at the numbers in quotation marks saying, "Oh, look, it's flattening out."
But if he
That's
fake
why we should
flattens
support
out,
Trump.
then everyone's gonna go
It
out.
was flattening out.
It was flattening out, and then suddenly when it's not, they don't take accountability. They just blame it on other people.
My issue is Trump takes absolutely zero responsibility for anything he does. I would understand making mistakes, because running a country isn't that easy, but he just doesn't accept anything.
No, he takes
He
no zero
accepts
response.
he accepts the good stuff.
The only thing he does is he says his team from tremendous job. That's all
I think
he
the only
can say.
I think the
It
problem
is
with
what it is.
like all those things that
can't
we were
make this
talking
into
about,
full
like the
politics.
police and college and
Yeah.
Trump and all that, is that people in this country value freedom so much that they don't care about what's after freedom, you know? Like, oh, I'm free, but free to do what? You know? They don't want. Yeah, exactly. We're
Not
not
even
free.
freedom at this point.
Freedom for who?
The government should be more involved
They have
because
the
that's how
wrong
you get,
idea of freedom.
You
safety
have to
for
be careful
people,
what we
like
say.
regulations on how much colleges can charge and free healthcare and stuff. Other countries have it. Other countries do have it.
Free healthcare is a pipe dream at this point.
Yeah,
No,
honestly,
that's happening.
other countries also have
Yeah,
less
other
citizens.
countries don't have a population that's this big.
Yeah, they don't have 300 million citizens in their
But even
country.
then,
Yes.
like,
The
first,
biggest
that's not going to be
budget
solved
cut
unless
is
we
from the
take
police.
significant budget cuts from somewhere else. And where is
Just
the other place?
defund the police.
No, we'll just go further in debt, which causes a bigger problem. It's not going to.
Why
Fund
wouldn't
the
it?
police is not. That has nothing to
That's
do
not gonna
with the
That
change
money is
the
not
trade.
directly going to translate into that.
Yeah. Also, defund the police has nothing to do with the big government. It only has to do with state.
Well, I
government.
mean, that's
Yeah,
the
You're
price
building
we
a
have to pay
whole new
because
infrastructure.
whoever
It's not going to be that
designed it didn't do a very good job now.
That's defund the police. Is
Yes, I agree, but that doesn't mean you
I mean,
just
it'll take time and money.
cut here and then put a brand new thing. It's not that simple.
Especially
Yeah,
in terms of big
military we
government.
shouldn't defund. I
You
mean,
can't
Federal
defund the
governments,
military.
okay, military.
Yeah, military
Let's
would
just
be.
leave the military
yeah.
alone. Okay, military will do their thing, but police definitely.
I mean, they
That
should
will
take
never
down the-
defund. That'll never get defunded. Look, the military makes mistakes, but their mistakes are understandable as they are in a different situation.
Yeah, but okay. First of all, defund the police
Give
won't
me-
solve universal health care.
It's not. No,
Yeah, that's
defunding the
not.
police won't
There's
solve
no
it.
direct translation. They just need to be
What will?
punished
That is the question.
and
What
regulated.
will? Obama introduced like some extra tax thing, right? That's how he got money for Obamacare.
Yeah,
I'm
but
pretty
more
sure.
taxes isn't gonna make
I mean,
people
if you
happy.
word it correctly, I feel like it will. How do the states like Dubai like get away with like zero, like the countries like get away with zero sales?
Because their leader is corrupt. So
What does corruption have to do with zero sales tax?
he doesn't see. He wants the rich people to get richer. It benefits him because then they serve him better.
He doesn't get any money because the whole country is for
Why would,
profit.
you want to be leader of that?
Okay,
And
if
not
you
charging
think
sales tax.
the leader does not get any, you are very mistaken.
He gets more money. He gets more money if there's sales tax in your country.
Yeah, but I don't think he doesn't see that as required because
They
he's already
only-
so rich.
They only make money off like I think the only taxes they charge in like UAE is property tax, right?
Probably, but even then, that's probably
Same
low.
with Florida. They don't have a sales tax.
Yeah, but Florida's income tax.
Florida has
is
no
way
income
higher.
tax.
Yeah, income tax is no, but that's state income tax. Your federal income tax is still there. But then They have to make up for it with something. I assume that's what sales tax.
Like, sure, they can get funding, but I feel like the U.S. debt is just going to be forgiven and forgotten. There's no way it's not
Because no one's gonna wage war with us.
Yeah,
I mean,
since we're
China
friends,
might.
since
They're
we're
getting
friends
more
with
and more
India.
ballsy every day.
China is the reason for this. No, we're not. We're friends with Pakistan. We are not friends.
No, Trump is friends with India.
That doesn't matter. It
The
doesn't matter.
United
I know,
States
that's
is
what I'm saying.
goal is,
As
Got
US has always been behind Pakistan.
which doesn't make
Right.
sense because
No, because the religious freedom. that's how
what do you
it
mean religious freedom? India
Because
is for religious
Pakistan
freedom.
was created
Pakistan, not
because
not
of
that much anymore.
Muslim
They're getting
Indian
towards
people.
India.
So that's what they're support. That's
Yeah.
yes, in a way, because Modi and Trump get along. That's the only reason. But if Modi leaves or Trump leaves, who knows?
Modi is better. Imagine if Modi was president here.
I don't think he could pull all the stuff that he
He
did.
handled some of the
Dude,
coronavirus
I don't know.
stuff
I think
kind
he would be a better
of
president.
not very well.
We need to put
I
an
definitely
Asian in
would.
office.
Modi,
No, India's having another spike.
Modi
going-
is still doing better than like
Trump.
India is doing better than at least no, like not test case wise, but
They're
like
doing a better job containing it.
yeah, they're containing it super well.
Because
their
especially with the
population?
for the population that
Yeah.
big, they're
Their
definitely containing it
population density, my god, they're doing
very well. And
so.
especially it's
Yeah, I
even
think-
better because
I think that's at the cost.
they're actually enforcing.
I think that's at the
lockdown
cost of
orders.
their economy.
Like I could
See the thing where they like
I could
they're
go out
doing
during
I think
a
that's at the
lockdown and
cost of
nothing
their
would happen.
economy. What he did was
They
he
have to
literally
enforce it,
like
otherwise
gave
their
no
whole
warning and just
country-
shut down all the transportation stuff. So people who worked in like Mumbai who live in villages couldn't get back to their families. So
No, but the thing, he is a little extreme.
I mean,
he does things
if I was a
harshly.
worker, I
Indian
would want to
people
be
want it,
with
right?
my
That's the whole
family,
point of his
not
party.
stuck in a city.
Yeah.
So
No, his. No. If you're Hindu in India, he's great.
yeah, dude, Modi
Who-
is like the best
Yeah.
person for India.
Have there been any
Yeah.
other redeemable
Like,
in that,
leaders
if
in
you're
India?
Hindu, you're great.
He's full Hindu nationalist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Indian politics is a whole other beast. From
Yeah,
what I've
that's
heard,
not- That's
From
one of
what
the
I've
biggest.
heard, it's insane. Like, there are ladies that just get raped right and left, and it's just part of the job. But
It's very
cool, the
problematic.
Trump rally happened. That was the
Yeah.
dumbest thing I've heard.
I don't know why you want that to
Talking
happen.
about
Yo, this is a
Fat
preview of
Jack,
our
we could also
song.
talk about
Remember.
Fat Jack.
Yeah.
The fat check.
Okay.
To what? To where?
Yeah.
To where? To where?
But we recently took a trip to, and we ate at Fat Jack to Boulder.
Okay.
It was
What are you guys' thoughts on Fat Jack?
It was good in the mouth, but it was
It was good in the moment, but I'm
Yeah.
never eating there again.
I would eat it there again as long.
Hey, I didn't. You broke up.
Hello. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know why it keeps cutting up so much.
Oh God.
I would eat there again, but just not when I'm on a long trip.
I don't think I'd ever eat there again.
I felt like crap the rest of the day after eating.
Yeah, not even. Literally, like the instant I took the last bite, I knew.
Because he's always
Yeah.
I
I'll
don't
cut
get
it
how
out.
Mohit like that.
Okay. But
Because
it's
he's-
because he gets the munchies.
No.
But okay,
Yeah, that's really what it is. We were gonna go to the Snarf's place, but
bro,
most was like,
Snarf
"Fat
is a
Jack."
god tier.
I wish we went there.
Snarf, you haven't lived like until you've eaten Snarfs. That place
Should've
is
gone to
so
Chiba
good.
Hut. Chiba Hut's a Nice place.
Or Custard's
Bless
Last
you.
Stand in
Bless
Denver.
you, bless
That place
you.
is also.
Literally anywhere but that. Oh god.
What?
There's,
Ooh.
I'm surprised they
there's too
didn't
many
fry their bread.
issues
Okay.
with Fat Check. Like their bread is
Their bread was hella dry. Their bread was
I think
so
the main issue with us is like sure, Moet was used to it because he lived in college, right? And first of
Yeah.
all, it's like food conditioning, right?
yeah
Like first, college food is kind of already naturally
lowering your
oiled up,
expectations.
and then you eat that. But we took
Yeah.
a humongous jump from only eating home food directly to like that.
Yeah, because I was eating like pizza
I
every
the
like
last
once
thing
a
I
month.
the
It
last
wasn't
thing I had
I didn't
before
even
Fat
eat any.
Shack
I
from
ate
outside.
Indian food
I think
and,
I
like,
went to
pasta.
McDonald's and got like a sandwich and some nuggets. Okay, and then you jump to this sandwich filled with fries and mozzarella sticks. Literally, the entire thing was deep fried. The only good thing was the Oreo. I love that,
Really
but
deep fried sandwich.
The Oreo was
I get the
incredible.
purpose.
That was one of the that was one of the
no,
best
I
things
get the
I've ever put
purpose
in my
of the
mouth.
store if you just want super fried food. But beyond that, I don't really.
Oreos
see
always
myself
are,
going
so I'm
there
not surprised
as a
that
choice,
it was.
you know.
The Oreo was, honest to God, one of the best things I've ever put in my mouth.
Yeah, Oreos are like goated for cookies.
Fried Oreo.
Then Fat Shack. Yeah.
I don't
course
know.
they
I can name like 10 better restaurants.
Yeah, but I mean chain
That's the
restaurants.
same tier as Fat Shack.
Yeah.
If we did it,
Because I don't know. I did not like that.
yeah,
Honestly, I like the food.
it was
It
like
was not
they
even
brought
flavored.
Texas
It was just fried.
to
That was it.
Colorado, and I
I
want
mean,
that to stay.
Yeah.
This is like Texas
Well,
with a
not
southern
had
accent,
Texas food.
like that
Texas
But
much.
food
Texas
tastes
has some
good.
sensibility to.
Alabama.
No, it was Texas, but a redneck.
Oh god,
It was
Red
Texas
Nexus.
drenched in oil.
Red Nexus.
Red Nexus. Speaking of Nexuses, just kidding.
It
Okay,
wasn't.
I have a topic that I feel like we should talk about because it's the only sports things that's been happening in the last 4 months,
Sure.
and it's the only sports that we're going to talk about for a while. So I'm just going to talk about it for a bit. The NBA is finally starting to gear up for a return.
Speak
So
up a
yes,
little bit.
about time. Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Can you speak
So
up a little bit?
The NBA
It's
is
fine. Fine.
Yeah, we heard that. We heard you. Just keep going.
Fair.
I don't know. It just
Do
seemed
you-
a little soft, but I can still.
Yes.
Do you think that the Nuggets have a chance to see us?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think so too.
Yeah,
Also
they're
love Jokic, but
skinny Jokic.
Bro, skinny Jokic. Bro, okay. There's also a concern about that. So like the pictures that came out
Yeah,
from about him, he was in Serbia and he was with his old team like before he came to the NBA. That's where he was playing.
yeah.
But
That's what Russia will do to you.
They said Jokic has abs now.
yeah, they said he had a 4-pack.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same. It's the same. Sorry to
It's
our.
not
We don't even have
Or
Russian
Serbia,
viewers.
so
I'm sorry.
it's-
Oh, so you probably hate Russia because they beat
Yeah,
you
but
in
Russian or Serbian. We
we have
don't
a
have
German
any.
here. That's the closest we have to Russia. Yeah, they
What
beat
do
you
you-
in World War II. Fucking
Everybody beat him.
Breaking
Like
news.
that, maybe.
According to Anchor FM,
How does it feel
our
to be on the
viewership
wrong
is now
side of
only
history?
American.
Jesus Christ.
How does it feel to? How does it feel to? How does it feel to?
How does it?
The
Either,
inferior European country.
Audis come
No,
from?
please.
How does it?
Okay.
Is outfit still?
How does
a
it
thing?
feel knowing you
Is
deep
there?
fried more people than
Huh?
Fat Jack has food?
All right, I'm gonna continue on with what I was saying.
Oh my
my
God!
God.
No, this stop. No, I
How does
was
it feel
okay
to
with
know
you
that you
making.
produce more fucking gas than all the
Yeah, I know.
cows in the entire world?
Okay, all right. Actually, you're gonna have to cut all this out. You know, right?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he
How
does.
does it feel to have
We're not
bad
doing
cars?
that.
How does it feel to be a Nazi?
Shut up.
Okay, no, Rishi, we can. Yeah, I agree. We definitely have a chance. My only thing is, I don't know who else is more from this break
Who else is more what?
benefited.
I think we actually benefited a lot because MPJ finally is getting healthy.
Bull. That's all I have to
He's
say.
not gonna play. Bull is not.
Why not?
Because he's so skinny.
I don't
He's not
care.
NBA
Just let
ready.
him.
He hasn't played a single NBA game. You're gonna put him into a playoff
Yeah,
intensity
he's
from
tall
the
enough that
get-go?
it's not important.
No way.
His
Bro,
legs
imagine
are
him
gonna
against
get
like
snapped
80.
like a twig.
Put him as a
Yeah, he's gonna get
linebacker.
destroyed. He still needs to put
Put
on.
him in a point
Wait,
guard.
never mind. Wrong
He
sport.
still needs to put on some beef.
I'm gonna be. What?
Bro, Jokic as a quarterback. He could.
I saw this
7 foot.
thing where
Why
apparently
wouldn't he be a
Usain
runner?
Bolt was offered a position on an NFL team to be like a wide receiver.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Like,
You do realize wide receiver
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
best
wide
position.
receivers
He doesn't have to be if he just dodges everyone.
The running back has to be bulky.
Yeah.
But
Well,
Usain
he
Bolt is
went
the
to Fat
fastest
Shack.
man alive. Not the biggest man alive.
No, he would literally outrun everybody, so he
He
wouldn't
would
even
die if he was a running back.
Yeah, no, Usain Bolt would get destroyed if he was.
Nah, his bit. No, he would get hit.
As a receiver, he'd definitely be more successful because he could just run past it.
I think, but he wouldn't. I don't know how you change your body type.
did I send you guys the thing where
What?
I was answering? I think it was like a response.
It was a response. I've seen some responses in my time.
Hello, Rohan. Rohan, hello.
So,
What
like,
the
I had a
hell
chapter
did you
in the
just
book I
say?
had
You
to
cut
read
out
in
for like
English,
50
and
seconds.
this dude could have dominated and Big
Yeah.
Abe the Beard throwing it down with
You-
Michael.
You cut out.
With Michael.
Yeah.
And it.
Yeah, we had no clue what you were saying.
Oh, I was talking about. Remember, I showed you guys that one thing where it was like a response to some English thing I had to do, and it was talking about how Abraham Lincoln could have dominated in the NBA.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's like 6'6" or something.
No, he's like 7 foot.
I saw a thing where it said he was playing for the wrong Patriot.
Bro, Avatar Roku.
Bro, what?
Wait.
Avatar Roku 6 or Avatar Kyoshi 6'8" or
If-
7 foot.
If he was that
Avatar
tall,
Roku
do you think he
7
got
foot, he was
shot by
playing with the wrong
accident?
heat.
Like they were aiming for somebody behind him and he just got in the way? Collateral damage?
No. No.
They're aiming for
No.
MLK instead.
Do you not know?
Okay,
He wasn't even alive.
That was 100 years earlier.
this is not even.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Getting back on our topics.
And less
Does
cutting out.
Domino's out pizza?
No,
Please say that
well,
with
no,
more
no,
gusto.
no.
Does Domino's out pizza the Hut?
No, I'd say yes.
I
would
say
say
yes.
yes.
I will say yes, but conditionally, because I like
It depends
the.
on the
Are we
Pizza
looking
Hut, right?
only pizza and nothing
Pizza
else,
Hut,
right?
I
No,
like the
like
pan pizza,
wings or
but normal pizza I like Domino's.
okay,
Yeah,
just
that's true.
pizza.
Yes.
No, we're just not. We're not looking at anything.
No.
It's
You're
pizza.
looking
I
at
don't know.
wings and Domino's blows pizza out of the water.
What?
I would say
Yeah.
Domino's doesn't even
Yeah.
make wings. What?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Domino's
they
has
do.
Wingstop.
no. Pizza Hut has
Wingstop.
no.
If Domino's
Pizza
owns
Hut
Wingstop,
literally
that's
has-
not the same thing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Domino's is Wingstop.
Pizza Hut is
Yeah.
wing zone, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so
You
Domino's
can
has
buy
Wingstop.
wings off the Domino's website.
I'm pretty
I
sure
thought you can. 'cause
I
you
think
can
the
buy it
one
from
thing that
They had 'em at
Domino's
one
does better,
point,
and I like
but
it,
I don't
is
ever
the
buy
lava
them,
cakes.
so I
I'm gonna
wouldn't
look
know.
this up right now. One second.
Yeah.
The lava cakes are. I mean, Pizza Hut doesn't have anything like that. I think.
No, they do. They
Or
have
they
wings.
have
They have
their
wings.
right? No, lava cakes.
Yeah, they have wings.
I don't. Every time the Pizza Hut near my house, at least, every
What,
time
the
I've eaten
pizza
there,
Hut
the
stuff?
pizza always tastes like it was just like some frozen thing that they reheated. It didn't taste that good.
Personally, for me,
Domino's
for me,
crust and
Pizza
Domino's
Hut,
dough is
both of them
also
are
crust
good,
better.
but Domino's is better because of the. I like the crust.
the crust and the
I don't
dough
know, dude. I like
is
Pizza
much
Hut.
better in my
Pizza Hut
opinion.
crust flavors, they go wild, dude.
If it's Pizza Hut pan pizza, then it's better.
Of course,
But,
yeah. Pizza Hut pan pizza is so good.
yeah,
I
but
think not.
at the
But
same,
Domino's overall is like a more well-rounded place.
yeah, they have that garlic crust on everything. Perfect.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like if you're just talking about a normal pizza, no, it's like a normal cheese pizza or something. It's just it. I think.
I don't know. Domino's even has more options to put on their pizzas than Pizza
Yeah.
Hut.
Pizza
But
Hut
you know
used to be
what-
You know what
super
beats
customized,
all three of
but
those?
they've
You
fallen.
know what beats all
You
three
know
of
what beats
those?
both of them out? Costco.
You know what
I
beats all
don't think
four of
Costco
those?
pizza is
Nah,
that good.
Costco pizza is unbelievable.
Papa John's.
It's cheap.
I know
It's
one.
cheap and it's good when you're hungry, but it's not really good pizza.
Nah, bro, Costco pizza is unbelievable. It's the best selling pizza.
Like
It
Costco.
beats both Pizza Hut and Domino's combined in pizza.
Nah,
Bad,
you're
nah,
cap-
bad pizza
No, that's not-
still tastes
No, I'm
good.
not capping. No, I'm
Dude,
not. It's not
I
even
remember
bad pizza.
eating
It's incredible.
Costco pizza after like that one JV game. Remember?
Yeah,
When I don't think you guys. Rishi was on, right?
I was there. Yeah.
We went to
It was soft
Costco
by
and we said we
sophomore
got
year,
the
yeah.
dub, even though we didn't get the dub.
It's
But-
fine.
Because we didn't
There
Costco
is
pizza's
one
fine.
that defeats all of them.
It fills a
There's
need.
one that
Better
defeats
than
all of them
Domino's. I would not
combined.
say
Costco is unbelievable.
I can't say
Costco-
it's not
Oriello
better than
Brothers.
pizza.
What?
Sorry, you say non-pizza. I'm gonna. No,
Yeah, but we don't have
Boreo
that anymore.
stinks.
No, what are you
I
talking
don't know. I
about?
didn't like. I
Big.
never liked Boreo.
I liked it just
Like,
because
no
it's
offense
different.
to them. No
But-
offense to them, but like
Like,
it's
they
a
can make
big,
Costco
it's
pizza
huge
cool.
pizza, but
That's it.
it's not
That's it.
that great.
Vecino.
Like the quality.
I had
is
this
not-
great pizza called Ray's Pizza. Like that still tasted like trash. But
There's
You
a
know what
place
I wanna
here
do?
called Walters. That's actually very, very good. They have really good pizza. It's a little expensive. It's very, not a little. It's very expensive.
I want to
but
eat
it's
authentic Neapolitan pizza.
Yeah, well, there are some places
I've
in
heard
New
it.
York. you
There
can
is
I've heard it.
there was this
Pizza
one
is-
pizza
pizza
thing I
originally
went
is
to. And I don't
Neapolitan.
remember the name of the
Yeah,
restaurant, but I think it had a
there's some New
queue.
York places.
I don't
that
remember
do
it
that.
though. I don't think it's.
Quiznos.
I think I know it.
That's
I've seen
sandwiches.
it.
They
I
do,
vaguely
like-
remember it.
Quiznos.
That's sandwiches.
Have you guys ever been to
that
Pizza
when-
Time?
Serious,
That
didn't
place,
we
I
go
think I
there
went once.
in
That
10th
pizza
grade?
was terrible.
Yeah,
Bro,
that was
CC's
garbage.
pizza?
That was.
I mean, it was like nothing special because you
yeah,
know most
it was
pizzas
so
are
bad.
good.
Oh my god. No, that's hands down the worst pizza I've ever had.
You know what?
Even bad pizza is still good, but Pizza Time was awful.
Did you hear that thing about what Chuck E. Cheese did? Where,
Yeah,
like,
how they just like their leftover pizzas. They just
No,
use that
they-
for the new
they-
ones.
yeah. Also, they like changed the bit for like pizza ordering for like DoorDash and stuff.
Yeah.
They just changed. It's not Chuck E. Cheese's. It's like one of the mouses in the band accompaniment. Like
Yeah.
they named
Yeah,
a pizza
it's-
place after him, and then they just buy that. People buy that pizza. And it's literally just Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Ugh, dude, I don't
All
even
willingly wanna eat
classify
Chuck E.
them
Cheese
as a
pizza.
pizza. That's just cheese and
You know what?
bread.
Yeah. You know what I
Would you like
miss?
to willingly eat
The
that?
what was it? The buffet at It's.
Yeah.
Bro, I just
Remember
miss
that?
it in general.
What
They
happened? What
didn't
happened to
make enough
arcades
money.
like that?
They didn't make enough money.
Like big
Bro,
Mr. Big.
Mr. Biggs, bro,
It's-
Mr. Biggs.
Bro, I love Mr. Biggs just because of the go-kart track.
Go karting, exactly.
But I never got to
Yeah.
drive it because I was always too small. So I'd always like ride with my
Yeah,
dad.
me neither. I never could drive it.
And there's
I got
nowhere
to do
that
it
goes
actually.
to that now. Like Overdrive Cool is there, but it's like
It's
it's
way
Overdrive
too
is
expensive.
more of like a
stupidly
race.
expensive. There's nothing else there. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
racing.
more of like a race. Mr. Biggs had like the environment and everything.
Yeah, I love Mr. Biggs. That place was fun.
I remember
They had
everything
like, a
about
pirate
it.
thing where you could shoot balls at people.
They were like the ultimate
Oh,
summit.
do you guys remember It's?
Yeah.
Because
That's
Summit
what
has
happened
bowling and
to Summit.
arcade.
Oh, I
but
thought you said
they don't have the
Burger
go-karts.
King. No, not Burger
I-
King. Mr. Big.
That's what we were
Mr.
talking
Biggs.
We're
about.
just talking about.
I thought you said
Burger
Mr.
King.
Big.
What?
How do you
No, we've been
Burger
talking
King
about
from
it
Mr.
this whole time.
How do you get Burger King from Mr. Big?
Jeez, it was like
Okay,
the IKEA
It was
of,
fun,
I don't know.
but it also was very, like, I don't know, streamlined. I don't know. It didn't work.
Indoor
I get why it
amusement park.
closed. 'Cause it was
I
just
know,
Mod
arcade.
Pizza?
It was just arcade.
It was so fun though.
Little
Mod Pizza,
Little
I wouldn't.
Caesars?
Okay,
Mod's
they're like a
pretty good.
special category.
Yeah, that's different though. I like Mod. Mod.
Little
Mod, I love
Caesars?
Mod. It's great.
It's not a
It's
chain.
like no, I'll eat Mod any.
CPK?
No, Little
no,
Caesars is garbage. Little Caesars is garbage.
Papa John's OP.
CPK is fine.
I don't know, man.
I like their pizza. It's just
CPK
They're like,
They're like-
they're like
It's not
fancy
the same
pizza,
type of
yeah.
pizza as Domino's or pizza.
they're a little
see.
expensive. So they're more restaurant. They're more restaurant based. I'm talking about fast food chains.
Yeah, because if we're talking about like actual pizza, I like Old Chicago a lot.
But okay,
pizza
that's the thing
pizza,
about Old
but that's a
Chicago. They're
different-
not Chicago.
Yeah, it's not Chicago. I hate Chicago.
Isn't deep dish
Like, deep dish
basically-
pizza, like,
What's the
Isn't deep
point?
dish
It's like
basically
not
like
even
a
pizza.
pie,
I've
but
never
it's
had
it's
pizza?
literally just like a bread bowl.
I can't wait to eat that. It sounds so good.
It's so
It is.
weird.
Yeah.
It's not pizza. It's a different.
It's
No,
not
it's
pizza.
literally a pizza pie.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's like a soup.
Well, I want to get that,
No, I
get
just I want it.
breadsticks, and dip it in
so
that.
bad.
You will be thoroughly unimpressed.
What do they
Then
put
just get
cheese on the
marinara
bottom.
sauce. Then why would you do that?
They put cheese on the bottom and then they put the sauce on top, right? And then they
Yeah.
put like
That's just
a
unnatural.
sprinkling of parmesan on top.
It's just weird.
It's unnatural. That's my issue.
No, dude,
No.
you say that's unnatural, but then you like pineapple on pizza?
Yeah, because pineapple and pizza tastes fine.
No, dude, you're
Yeah.
capping.
Oh, bro,
Okay, but we're not gonna have
incredible.
that debate right now. But
I'm not. I wouldn't be
This
capping.
man
I get it
is
on my
another
pizza every
level.
time.
He is
Clearly,
dedicated.
cap.
He
I'm not
worships
capping.
the
they
cap.
call it unnatural and
He
then
has like a
pineapple
full
on
on like top hat and everything. He's Abraham Lincoln, who got accidentally shot.
But he has a shrine.
I always
Alright.
get pineapple.
I don't know. I like Papa John. At least when near Atlanta where I live, the Papa John's that's owned by Shaq is a god.
Yeah.
And
Most
next
thing-
time I
most
go,
food in the South is incredible. I want to have like authentic Southern food, but I also don't want to die
get gonorrhea. I mean diarrhea,
and
not gonorrhea.
get shot because I'm brown.
Bro, we
Okay,
ordered like
that's
Costco
definitely
cheese pizza. Okay,
just
even
being
just the cheese
hysterical.
pizza.
Yeah.
I think that was like
It's not
yesterday
that
or
bad.
something, and it was to die for. Honestly, it's actually no.
It's
It is
incredible.
actually
I love
no.
Costco
It is
pizza when it's
actually on
hot
another level.
is just
It's not better.
it's on another level.
Then the
It's
fast
on
food
You're
another
just
level.
sad it doesn't have pineapples.
You're
It's
brainwashed by the hype.
No, we're not. There's no hype around
Oh my
Costco.
God.
There's no one hypes up Costco pizza. Are you dumb?
So many people have started doing it.
Yeah, because it's good.
It's fine.
I don't know. It's literally just Kirkland
It's a-
brand. That's it.
It fills
Yeah,
a need at the
so-
time, which is good.
I would say
it's incredible. I would.
But I would
take
never
Costco
choose
over
them
McDonald's.
as the
it's good like
I
soul
would
food,
choose-
but if you want like
I
a
would not choose
pizza,
Costco pizza over
Soul food.
Domino's.
Yeah, I would
I would.
never do that. Soul.
it's like the soul. It's like the soul
Simple
food of
pizza.
pizza.
I don't think you know what soul
know?
food is. It's definitely-
Yeah, that's
you
not
know
what
it's
soul
definitely
food
not
is.
soul food.
That is
What
not
is
soul food.
Can someone explain to me what soul food is?
It's like super fried, like deep south,
Yeah,
traditional
deep, like
South
deep
food.
Southern food.
Yeah,
that's
that's
soul-
what it
like
is.
gumbo and
It's
stuff like that.
gumbo, like fried
I thought
chicken, like
I thought it had
greens
something
and
to
stuff.
do with like being spiritual.
No.
No. It's just like it satisfies your nothing spiritual
Yeah,
It's
for
like
your soul.
food that you would eat to get fat.
or to feel
But
good.
Southern,
It's feel good
yeah.
food.
I ate at this place called Zaxby's, and
Oh, Zaxby's is
that was so good.
I don't
Zaxby's.
think
is
I've
bad.
been there. Either way, we've been on this
The
for
same with
Wait. Let me think of a
Yeah,
transition.
varsity.
Let me think of a transition.
yeah, we've been on this for a while, so I think we should move on because we
No,
deviated
No.
from what we were talking about.
I
I
disagree.
mean, what's the conclusion? Domino's does add pizza.
I think they
I think
do.
Domino's.
Nobody
I think
out
they do.
is the hut.
They're both great in my opinion.
The Pizza Hut,
Well, then you're wrong.
the two Pizza Huts I have experience with are trash. That's all I have to say.
That's not my reason.
My reason.
I like both.
Wait,
But
hold on.
Pan
hold on.
Pizza,
No, wait, we have one more thing.
Pizza Hut does it right.
We have time to
We have one more
take a
topic
break
and then we'll take a
before
break.
I do,
Yeah.
right? Because I gotta poop really bad. I gotta poop so bad.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
we're
honestly,
trash
this
talking
topic
fake
doesn't have
negative
This
much
topic's
to
not
do.
worth talking about because the game's actually good.
I'm gonna go poop.
I had such
I'm
a
gonna
good
leave.
transition.
I'm gonna leave and then I'm gonna go poop.
I don't think it's worth talking about. It's people are just soft and no, they're just soft and
I'm-
homophobic. I don't want to talk.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Okay,
I'm going
Last
poop.
of Us 2, people are giving negative comments, and we think that's false because they're
I'm going
homophobic.
poop. I'm going poop.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be on the call while
apparently
pooping, so
people.
I'm
Yeah,
pooping.
apparently people
That is
think it's
the gist.
wrong for a main
And-
character to be gay. I don't see the issue.
Oh
with
my god.
that.
I'll leave it to yeah, okay, cool. I never realized that the gamer community would be so homophobic.
I mean, you say
Based
that,
on the
but
fact that
that's
literally
because you
half
haven't
the
played
gamers
on
are
Xbox.
lesbians.
Yeah, exactly. That's the craziest thing.
Because people still trash talk on the Xbox. It's hilarious.
What?
My opinion on gaming, right, is who cares what you are as long as you're playing and having fun. Because that's what it is, really is. Why do we play games? Because they're fun. So why should we be pissed off because a game is like
there's
in
a
that
gay
sense? In that sense, the
Okay,
game
I think
isn't.
the criticism was the fact that they like went into detail about that gay
Yeah,
sex.
there's this one insane thing that happens, but
It's all
it's
these
not. I don't know.
all
It's not
these
something that should make the
freaking
game
boomers getting
completely
on the
garbage.
internet.
Because the gameplay is what matters, and the story is what matters.
Well, they see something gay and then they're like, "Oh my god!"
But it's not. Boomers don't play.
They teach
video
their
games.
kids to
At least
be
barely
anti-gay, homophobic.
But they're not the ones making the reviews.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's what we're saying. That's why they're so negative. Because of the
Let me
homophobia.
hear.
I thought it wasn't that bad.
I thought it was fine. I mean, it's not gonna ever match to the first Last of Us.
Of course. The ending of that was so good.
So in that sense, it's like
I don't.
it's a good sequel.
They didn't keep the same characters, right?
Yeah, they did. They kept the same characters. They added characters, of course, but they kept the same.
I guess I didn't watch it.
Yeah, you haven't watched far enough. But yeah, that and on that note, I think
It's a PlayStation
Right.
exclusive.
yeah,
I'll just cut it
we're
out. I'm
enter a
not gonna
break,
make him leave.
and we'll be back after a short message.
My transition. Yeah, okay. What I was
Yeah,
going to
that's
say was, since I was the only one who was like,
Back to you.
Pizza Hut is better than Domino's, I was gonna be like, I guess I'm the last of us to.
I know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll be back. I have to go eat.
Just tell it to me. Bro, Apple just got an email from Apple.
Was it Keynote or
Our
was it
biggest updates ever, but only bigger.
WWDC? Okay.
His Keynote.
iPad OS apparently got new.
Up clips.
Okay.
Can you replace KFC console with Apple Keynote?
What changed in the notes in iPad OS?
I think they just made
Oh,
it.
okay.
They're allowing you to directly edit the text like it was typing.
Oh,
So like,
okay.
let's say you typed like you wrote something, you can like backspace it.
That
and
sounds
you can
cool, but I would never use that
And you
feature to
could-
begin with.
Copy and paste stuff, handwriting stuff, and all that.
I would risk.
I would definitely. That's so insane. Because you can handwrite, and then if you make a mistake, you can just
See, if
like
I'm
enter a few
writing,
times,
then
add space in between.
the keyboard
It's
is
like the
probably
best
not going
of
to be
both worlds.
accessible because of the position I'm using it. Well, I would just write it correctly the first time anyway.
You're not supposed to do it while you're writing.
It's not hard if you know how to write.
That's a big statement. No, that's not. That's like trivializing. But a lot of people, including
Yes.
me, like it's much better if you can like go back later and edit your notes. So I like the fact because having notes stored online,
Some
I think
notes
is
I would
better
probably
than
just
having
straight up
an
type
ability to
anyways.
dig through the
Because
notebook,
I think
a
I'm
way
faster
better
at
order.
typing than I am at writing. I think most people are, right?
I'll be back in a second.
Damn, you guys really just bailed on Pizza Hut? I guess I'm the last of us.
I have returned. Hello.
We
Are we at the break?
are on break.
What? Hello? Oh, okay. You were cutting out.
We are about to trash Apple in this next part, I swear to God. Cover your eyes. Cover your nose if you want. I don't know.
What?
The other two went to the bathroom, I
Are
think.
we waiting for something to happen?
You know, because their bladders were just bursting with whatever is stored in bladders.
See what I can do at Benny's. Let's see if Rohan can get on GTA, then he can help me with export. I have 2 collections finished. My vehicle warehouse. Ah, of course. That had to happen.
Bro, it feels like we're going back in time.
What? Oh my god, I
Just
can't
with
go into
everything in
Benny's.
general.
I can't go. Bro, this is dumb. I can't go into Benny's because I have to do Lamar's thing first. I want to do Lamar's thing.
Hello. Suyash isn't.
Hello.
Hey,
I think he's eating
Oh, everyone is
dinner?
back.
I don't know.
Rohan, can you get on GTA?
Mm-hmm.
Because I have 2 collections done now. So, got lucky. Finally got the Osiris that I needed. I need multiple people to export. I didn't want to do it yesterday.
Yeah, Boosted was a
You
god.
missed out on when the modder started going crazy. He went nuts.
What did he do?
He started
Like cars.
getting these insanely crazy things. Like he literally just straight up got a transformer.
I don't think
Oh
so.
my god, 87,000 Jesus.
I don't think
No,
he
no.
is.
Part of P Gang now?
I think you've always
Boosted,
been part
yeah.
of the game. Oh, who, the modder?
I don't know.
No, he's not. No. I
Why not?
think he's already a part of thing.
I don't think I got a friend request.
No, Ishan's his friend.
I'm back.
Hey.
Bro, I was the one that added him. Where's my love?
What?
Boosted.
Oh, what about him?
I said, "Where's my love?" I didn't get a friend request.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bring it back, big boy.
okay. Are we gonna start now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I am.
Big boy.
I need you guys. All right, are you gonna be able to cut through this?
Big
Okay, 'cause-
boy.
No, just go ahead.
That's not what. No, don't you want some silence before? Okay. Welcome back, everybody, from the break. We're gonna start our next section, which is tech. And we're gonna start with the
PS5.
new announcement of the PS5.
What?
Damn.
The new announcement of
It
the
sucks.
PS5.
PCs are better. End of story.
Yeah.
So we did have a.
Everybody knows the PC is better.
I don't know.
PS5 is fine. The exclusives are good. But I don't know. It's a one-sided decision that I can't.
My argument with why the okay, I'm just coming from a person who's never had it. Like the closest thing I've had to a
It was
console
always
is
a console.
so
That's not the closest thing that is.
it is a
It is,
console.
but it's not.
But my argument with it is it's supposed to be like the next generation,
So
and it has disk drive.
No, there's an
That's
edition
not-
that doesn't have a disk drive.
no, it
Yeah,
should be
that's
backwards
true,
compatible.
But it's the next generation. It
Yeah,
shouldn't be a
exactly.
disk drive in the first place.
And it is.
No. That disk drive is out.
Yeah, but the disk drive is good
Oh.
for backwards compatibility.
Disk
That's
drive is
no,
good
you-
for backwards compatibility, and it's good for. It's a 4K.
all
I
those
promise
games,
you, people
Fucking
don't
Blu-ray
use it that
player.
much for that.
Yeah, I know, but that's
Yeah,
also
but you would
a
have to buy them again if you didn't buy the
can
digital
be
version.
can be attained online. Like
So
I
it
know.
costs more money.
so,
So if it's backwards compatible, you can just keep it. Yeah.
You don't have to. Why would you pay for another game if the backwards compatibility is? But maybe I don't know.
you
Maybe they have a transfer.
they could
Where
have a
you have the
transfer system
disc,
where
then you
Yeah.
literally
show
don't
proof
even have
that
to
you
do
have the game,
anything.
they just give it to you.
Yeah,
Like a
that
digital
could
version.
probably work.
That's just gonna lose them an insane amount of money.
They're not gonna lose money for it.
Yeah, they would.
No, you
You
just,
just
send
don't pay
proof
for
that you bought
more
it.
games. Yeah, but they don't.
It's digital. They're
pay
not
for the
losing any
actual-
money by giving it to you.
It's an old game anyway. They're not making money off.
They don't
They
lose
could do
money
that,
by
but
giving
like
you.
I don't. I think you're just finding an excuse to criticize it because there is an edition.
No, it's
without the
fine.
disk
I
drive,
get.
so what's
I
the
see
point of
why.
Well, that
complaining?
doesn't
I mean, I
that
understand
doesn't
why,
mean that you have
but
to
this system would
exclude
work
one
better.
with a disk drive. They can be both.
I
You
know,
can
but there
buy what
is
you
an
want.
edition with a disk drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the prices that have been leaked, it looks like
The-
the one without the disk drive is going to be about for
What I saw.
I don't
was-
trust that. There's no
450.
chance it's gonna be 400.
the
even
leaks I saw
MKBHD
were
said that it's probably going to be around that.
But he also
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, 400 to 450 is what he said he expects the price to be.
I don't know.
If they do that, then that it will be impressive.
Ow!
They can easily do that. So many people are going to buy it.
I don't know.
That's the-
I'm definitely going to get it. I don't know when I'm going to get it, but I'm going to get it.
I don't know. I want a next gen console eventually. I don't know if I want it right.
Yeah, I feel like I want to wait for like the next iteration.
The
No,
one
like
after
the-
this, so another like
And then One X.
7 years.
And then Series
No,
X.
because like Xbox came out with the Xbox One, but then they came out with the One S.
Yeah. So like the small modification.
Yeah, like they're gonna like I
Yeah.
would want to wait for that because then they would have like smoothed out a lot of new stuff by then.
I mean, okay, I have the original Xbox
Yeah, and the
One.
thing is,
There are no kinks to speak of. Like they fixed those through OS update.
I feel like if I have a good PC, then I have no.
and
need
if
for it.
you
Yeah,
like,
that's the thing.
if you
The
want
only
some
thing I would
like,
think exclusives.
like,
That's the only reason
like
I
a
buy it.
Blu-ray player,
Because
why wouldn't you get that? You know?
Mm, Yeah.
I feel like Blu-ray players should not need to exist.
No, okay. They do need to exist because people
Why?
like
To
the
watch
disc
movies.
format. People like
Huh.
them. I don't know why. I don't,
I don't get why they like the disc format.
because if I can get it digitally, I'd rather have that.
Just take
Like-
up more space. You can store a video of the same like quality on a hard
But
drive.
then you can
If
do
I
that.
can get
That's
it in a
streaming.
digital
That's
cloud
streaming.
where I don't have to store it on my computer, I'd rather have that.
Yeah.
I have no. It's not.
Yeah.
I'm not
No,
talking
it's
about.
not the same thing. You're buying the movie still.
You have the physical, like
You-
the data of the movie is physically present on the drive or in the cloud.
Yeah, that's also fine. I understand that as well, but I don't see the I know people like that like the disc.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, in the end though, it's still. I think it's cool. Like, PS5 is definitely gonna. Be
Yeah, I mean it's cool. I just find it funny that like all the new designs, like I'm sure that even for the PS 1X, like I'm sure these super
Okay,
hard.
breaking up so
The thing
much.
is so big as
I'm sure
well.
they work like
it's
super hard, right?
bigger than the
But
original.
now everyone's
Xbox
just
One.
clowning them.
It's like a gaming PC.
Yeah.
It looks like
Yeah, it's gonna be huge.
and it just looks like an enormous like router.
It looks like an enormous chef's hat.
I don't know why you guys are clowning the looks.
It looks bad. In that
It
sense,
does
it
No,
looks
look
what?
bad.
What do you mean? It looks fine.
No,
It's
no, no.
fine. I don't. It
It
looks
looks
bad.
like if a wind turbine was turned into like
It
some
looks
gaming.
I think
fine.
the
I don't know
digital
why you-
version looks okay, but
You're
the
just finding
disc-
an excuse to hate
the
on
CD
you guys
version
have
is horrible.
Xboxes. It
No,
looks
no, no.
fine.
the Blu-ray version is awful.
It looks so
No,
I
it
don't know
has
what
like
you
No,
guys are
it
talking
looks
about.
horrible.
on the side.
It looks fine. It's just it's a little odd, yeah, but it's not horrible. Just
It's not a
'cause it
little
looks fine.
odd.
Yeah,
More than
it's a little like it's a little. It's not symmetrical. That's the only biggest problem with it. But it's fine.
No,
I
Symmetry is
wouldn't
important
say-
when you make a device.
It stands out as like a sore thumb.
I don't.
when
I
most
think that's
people's
by
screen-
It's
design.
not
They
that
don't want it to
bad. You
fit
guys
in.
are just
What does
trying
it
to
fit in
run
with?
your
Explain
trying
what it
to
fits
fi-
in with.
I don't know.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
think
no,
people are
that
gonna
is
go
a-
to people's houses
It'll catch your
and then be
attention.
like, "Oh, is that a PS?" Now I'm
It
gonna
doesn't
go buy
look
one.
sleek anymore.
Yes,
doesn't
it
look sleek
does.
anymore.
Clearly, it does because we're
That doesn't.
talking about
That doesn't
it.
happen. That doesn't. No, it doesn't really catch your attention. Big like it. It just looks like. It just looks bad.
No, it
I-
does. It doesn't look
doesn't
that.
look-
But you guys are acting like it's the
Nah,
worst
I would
thing you've
disagree.
ever
No,
seen.
it
I
is not
think
the
it
worst
looks- I
thing.
think it
I've
looks
seen worse. That's not what I'm
perfectly
saying.
fine.
But it doesn't look good.
It looks fine.
I-
I seriously don't know what you guys are saying. Yeah, it looks.
No,
it
I'm-
looks
it does
normal.
not fit in with its surroundings.
The digital edition, I think, looks fine, right? But I don't like the CD one. It's just.
I think
It
you're
just looks
trying
like.
to figure out something to criticize.
Let me see
it
this.
for.
No,
Hold
it's
on.
not something to
PS5.
criticize. It literally there's like a hump for the CD. It just looks stupid. It looks like a tumor.
Bro, it
It
literally
literally
looks
looks like a
like
tumor on
the
the
exact
like
same.
an apple.
Okay,
You need to chill. It's not
I'm
that
literally
bad.
looking at a picture, and it looks pretty much exactly the same.
No,
I don't-
how does it look exactly
Yeah.
the same?
It's not like it's a
Look at
square
the digital
thing
version
cut out. They've
and look at the
designed
CD
it so
version.
it's
The CD
like
version
very
has like a
normal.
large hump on the side.
Because they chose not to. What console has
Right,
ever?
but what I'm saying is, why
what
couldn't they just
console
put
has
it in the
ever
middle?
put the disc drive in?
Yeah, inside.
disc drive.
Right there. It doesn't have to be alone.
No, for symmetry's sake. I'm not talking about.
No.
All the previous consoles
Stop.
of consoles have looked slick and like fit in.
Yeah, so
Yes.
There is
It's
some
not that big
level
of
of
a deal that it's a
symmetry.
little
Symmetry is
different.
important.
it's that important that you're saying
It
it
has
looks
to
like a
fit
tumor.
in with the
Design.
vibe
I'm
of,
not
like,
saying as a result the machine's gonna be bad. What I'm saying is I just don't like how.
It's you're saying you're literally acting like it's the worst thing you've ever seen.
well,
I think,
what
compared to
I
I think
iPhone
you guys are
expected-
just
from what I
saying
expected,
bad because
it's
it's
bad.
different.
It's not bad. You're just looking for an excuse.
Because
I don't
Which is
have an
true.
issue with different. I
I
just
think you're
don't.
just
I just don't
looking
like
for-
that
you're-
design. I just don't
You're
like.
looking for
okay,
an
no,
excuse
he's
to
not an
not like
Xbox
it because you
fanboy.
have an Xbox
Okay.
and you're gonna get an Xbox.
I
That's why.
didn't say that. I've never
So
said.
do I. Doesn't mean I'm an Xbox fanboy.
Yeah.
But he has an Xbox.
But
You
that
can
doesn't
have
mean
it
I'm
and not
going
be
to
a
get
fan.
What
one.
about me? I don't have either. I don't have either of them.
I have an Xbox, but if the PS5 ends up being better, I'm gonna buy that. It's
Rohan,
not.
we literally had this exact conversation earlier. You hate on things for the littlest stuff. Like it's not.
Like what? No, dude.
This
I hate
isn't.
on
Yeah.
things because that's my opinion. Okay.
Okay, so we're just
Yeah.
disagreeing. We're just disagreeing.
So
Exactly.
what's
So
the
we
issue
always
here?
do.
I just don't
Okay.
think it looks good. That's
Yeah,
all.
and I agree with him.
Yeah.
All right. I have a small breakaway. I'm at your vehicle warehouse, but there's no one here to accept the collection.
Crap. Whoops. Hold on.
Continuing
Okay, you broke up.
into the next part. The digital Xbox Series X might be $200.
What?
It has been.
200? No
I
way.
wrote it. I wrote it
What it
because
says on
it's
here.
in the talks.
I didn't
On
It's
where?
not like an actual
On the
Who wrote
firm
that?
document.
I didn't write that.
I didn't. Okay. I wouldn't be okay. I wouldn't be completely
No
surprised.
way.
No,
For
I
the
would be
reason-
so shocked. If 200, are you freaking kidding me?
No, I wouldn't be surprised because it's not Microsoft's own stream of revenue. PS4 is a
That
big
doesn't
one
mean
for
they can
Sony.
just
They
not.
would be
could-
losing
they
money.
could- They could
They would
literally
be-
run
There
them
would,
out.
there would be no. They would make no profit off of that.
But Sony
They'd
would
be
make no
making
money as
profit as a
well.
company.
Sony would make no money.
Company. They would
If
make
that's what they
profit as a
want.
company,
Rishi,
but there's no way
Rishi,
that they would be able to
Rishi.
make profit.
I wouldn't be
as a
Rishi,
off of
Rishi.
that.
What do you mean you wouldn't be
Subsidiary.
surprised? Think
Okay.
about the cost of production.
Here's
of
what's
It's
gonna
not that high
happen
for
if
them.
this is true.
What do you mean
What
it's not that
Amazon,
high?
okay, for
The
example,
fact
because
that
it's
you're
another one of the
getting
big
an
tech
SSD like
companies, they sell at a loss so that they can destroy their competition. That's what Microsoft is gonna do because it's such a big company that they could sell at a loss.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah.
Not only that, they don't.
If they sell at that loss,
See, and-
there will be no more.
No
That's
one is going-
insane. There's no way they can sell.
No
for
one is going to
200.
buy
if they do
something
it for
$300
$300
more for
if they do
Spider-Man.
it
it's
for-
just
okay,
in
if
the
they do it
talks and has not
300,
been confirmed.
That's
That
such
would
a
make sense.
drastic
But
flaw. and stuff.
200 is unbelievable.
And also, if they do that, they have to come up with viable
No,
replacements for.
You could buy an
exclusives.
Xbox for
Like,
$200.
PS exclusives are insane compared to Xboxes.
You're right, but
It's
They would have
it's
to-
the most. It's even more powerful than the
if
PS5.
it's $200, I don't care what the exclusives are.
And it's way
Yeah,
smaller.
exactly. So if
It's
they can
that-
get
what
something
they did
better,
was they took the fridge and
less,
cut off
why
the
would you
bottom
buy the
half
other
where the
thing?
disk drive is. So it's literally like a
Yeah.
cube.
it's an
There is-
actual Xbox.
I will
oh my
be in
god.
shock if they do that.
There's
It's an
no way it's
actual
gonna. If it's 200, I would be legitimately like.
I would. That's what. Okay, that's
know
what
about
like
Apple.
Apple and Amazon have done in the past, just to.
No,
drive out
Apple
Microsoft?
competition.
Microsoft?
Apple's never,
Never sold at a
undersold by
loss.
Oh, not
that
Apple.
much.
Sorry, wrong company. They're Microsoft.
Apple would. There's no way. Like
Yeah,
they would not
because-
undersell by that. If it was
I don't
like
know, Microsoft
300, I
hasn't been
could see
doing
them.
so
selling.
hard.
Microsoft, when Bill Gates was in charge, he used to make
Yeah, he
his products
definitely did
cheaper
that.
just to drive others out of.
If they did
It's
it
still
at
going
like
to be
300,
cheaper
I
than
could
the
see that
digital
happening, but
PS5.
200 is.
Look,
That's
it is just a
insane.
preliminary talk.
I don't know. Microsoft hasn't been doing so hard recently.
I would not be surprised, is what I'm saying, because
I wouldn't be
they
surprised if
have
it's
the
cheaper, but I'm not. If it's 200, are you freaking kidding me? There's no way.
they have the ability, and it would be so smart.
I would not even say they have. No, have you seen the latest Microsoft's products that have been released? They haven't been doing that well at all.
Surface products are decent, right? I
Yeah,
know, but
what
they
else? What else?
No,
other
the
than
service
Surface?
products have
They
gone
still
down.
make
The
so
sales of
much
those have gone
money
down
that they
so
can
much.
afford this.
Yeah, but that's what is their mainstream of revenue. Yeah, I know.
They're-
I really don't know. I know that it's not. They're into everything.
Their main. I think as of now, their main like money maker is Office.
All right, here's the
Office?
report.
Yeah,
29th
yeah,
January
probably.
2020
Office
That's
and
never gonna
Microsoft
stop.
Surface.
That's never gonna stop.
is revenue is up 6% year
Office
over
is
year,
Windows.
nearly 2 billion. So it's been going up.
What?
January. What about
They
now?
must be into something
look at
else.
look at the revenue from Microsoft Office and Windows, especially Windows, dude.
Yeah,
They're making
Windows is,
bank off
of
of
course,
Windows.
and Windows will always be their main one. No one's gonna not use Windows.
See, I mean, I guess Microsoft does have the ability to, but
I
I would be
wouldn't.
shocked
That's what I'm
if they
saying.
did.
All
that.
right, let's
I
I
would
would
be
be shocked.
I wouldn't be shocked.
I would be.
No,
That's
they don't
why
have
they
any
wouldn't make it
competition
that
anymore.
cheap.
There's literally
They
no
would-
motivation for them to better their systems.
Yeah, but yeah, so they want to drive out competition.
It would be bad.
I mean,
for,
it would be really smart if they did that, but I doubt they go that low. If they go
I don't
like
know.
300 or 350, that would make sense.
because
but
the
If it
CEO
did go that low, anyone with a brain
200?
should not buy the
right?
You
PS5.
don't even have
Yeah, I
to
would buy
worry
an
about
Xbox
backwards
if it's
compatibility
200.
because
Are you
it's
kidding me?
technically the
200 is
same
nothing. That's
thing as
like
the Xbox
a
One
graphics card.
from 2013. It's just more powerful. No, I think PS3 to
Yeah.
PS4 there wasn't much backwards
They literally say that
compatibility.
about every new console.
And PS4 to PS5 it's mostly backwards, right?
Yeah, there was none basically.
There wasn't any backwards compatibility. Yeah. It's like I think every
Yeah.
game except a few. I think.
Makes sense.
I think most titles.
And
that they
think about it. Microsoft also
like
really
that.
emphasizes how much you
No,
get,
no,
like
not
with
just
the Game
exclusive.
Pass and stuff. That's their whole thing with the Xbox. So it makes sense it would be cheap.
So, yeah, I wouldn't look. They could easily do it, and that would be
I could see
so
300,
crazy.
but
That would be so crazy.
yeah, if it was 200, I would be thoroughly surprised.
No, and at that point, why buy something else?
Yeah, I mean it's a very smart, like I said, it's a really smart business tactic. But I don't think they're gonna go that drastic because they still have it. Like a lot of people still have Xbox.
Yeah, but what if they just don't want to deal with PlayStation anymore?
I wasn't under the opinion that PlayStation was that much of a hindrance because they're so different.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not a hindrance, but I guess they don't want competition.
Because it's not even like that much of a competition at that point.
It's not in the sense that Xboxes they don't always start off amazing, but they get so much better over time in comparison.
Okay, hold on, Rohan. I'm gonna start it. You ready?
What, an
I
Xbox?
don't know. That would be cool if they do. I still probably will never be able to get one.
Okay, if it's 200, you could probably.
I just personally wouldn't
figure it
because,
out.
you know,
Yeah, what's your
why
living
would
room?
I
Not
need
too
one?
expensive. Just
I already have a
$10.
disc player for an Xbox and I already have a PC, so.
The thing is, I think a lot of games on the older consoles, because
Yeah.
it's not that they can't run them, so
Yeah,
Wait, what do
They-
you mean? You
they
think that
make,
a lot
like-
of games what?
there will be a copy for like the older generation.
well, I mean, they make games that are
Because they're not, like,
specifically
low-powered,
enhanced
so it
for
wouldn't be that
the
surprising
new
if that
Xboxes, but they still work on, like, yeah.
right. Yeah, they'll still work on like the older stuff. And I could see that because it's not the same thing as like
What did you
trying
say?
to plug a Xbox One game.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not like plugging an Xbox One game into the
They're
original Xbox.
also,
It's not that much
do
disparity.
you remember how, like, before we saw the
I mean, I guess.
PS5 console,
So I
we saw the
could-
controller? That was, I think, I mean, okay, that was kind of off topic, whatever.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
with Xbox controller, they're just making the Elite one the new standard or something.
Mhm.
So now all of them will have like the circular D-pad.
Yeah, I think that's what
That'll
they're
be cool.
Yeah, because that's what has been leaked.
Yeah.
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 I'm gonna say I like the Xbox controller a lot. I like both of them a lot. I don't know which one I like better.
Right.
I
I
like
just
both.
I
like
don't think I'm the
ergonomics.
most qualified person to comment on console stuff because, as I said before, I have a Wii.
But at the same time, you're the least qualified to know less. You have an experience.
Bro, I love the Wii.
Yeah,
So
no,
I
that's
wanted to buy a Wii, like for quarantine, but the
I don't
cheapest
think
one I
I'd
could
even
find is like
touch my
800.
For a
Wii.
It's
Wii?
unbelievable. Wii's
800?
are
What? Have they
the
gone up?
cheapest one I could find. Yeah,
Was that a used Wii or a new one?
no, a new one. Yeah, on
For a new
Amazon.
one
This
or a
was
new
like
one?
this was like weeks ago, but
A new one?
yeah,
Why not
it's
get a used
800
one?
on Amazon.
they don't sell them now, so
Ooh,
they can
okay.
price gouge.
Wait, so I can price gouge if I want to sell my.
If you wanted to sell it, yeah, you could.
It still
If you
runs
wanted to sell
perfectly
it on
fine.
eBay or something.
If I sell it with Brawl, dude, it's over.
Oh
Brawl
yeah,
is
with
actually
Brawl
super cheap.
especially.
No,
Yeah,
you're
because
wrong.
like
You're wrong. I got Brawl for $10
we
on
sell a
eBay.
Wii
How
with
has
Brawl, the
Brawl
whole
not
console.
got an antique value yet? There's been
It,
two other
it does
Star,
have value, but if you look correctly, you can get it for whatever.
but most people
I
won't. So
just
It's
I,
but
I,
even then
I'm
the
still
value is only
debating.
like $20.
I'm still debating if I should.
take it to college.
You think I should take my Wii to college with me or sell it?
I think it would be of more
I think
value.
take it to college at first.
College, you'll have friends.
But like,
Okay,
it's
I
just
don't.
Brawl, and
Okay,
like I have friends
I
that
just
have
looked up
Ultimate.
Wii on
Oh,
eBay,
okay.
and
So-
there's like for $180, you get the Wii, 2 controllers, 2 nunchucks, and 60 games. 60.
60?
The games. I can't read all of them, but there's
The
like
console
there's a lot of the
costs
Wii,
quite a lot,
like
but the
the
games
Wii,
don't cost.
you know, sports whatever.
The games are so cheap. They're so
How much money do you get, Rohan?
20K?
I only got 100. I'm supposed to get 160. What the heck?
Oh, what?
yeah. But
Okay, I don't know. It's a debate that I don't know.
My-
Another issue is convincing my dad to let me take it because before I could watch Netflix and stuff on the Wii, but I can't do that anymore. So literally, its only use is
does he know that?
my dad.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Does
No.
he know you can't watch Netflix?
Okay, that was
I guess
one thing,
you're
but
gonna.
he doesn't
I guess
know
you're
that. He
gonna
only
have
knows
to
I can play games,
persevere
which is another reason why he probably won't
to
take it.
get him to agree. Speaking of
Yep.
speaking of which,
I mean, it's a lot easier to make them
Mars
agree.
Perseverance rover.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's some
Oh.
kind of rover.
Yeah.
Buddy,
Good segue.
have you guys heard about that?
No, I have no clue what it is.
Wow.
Yeah, that's I got that off the title.
Dude,
Right.
So basically, what it is it's a new Mars rover, as you can tell by the name.
Yeah.
Sure.
But it's nothing like Curiosity or the other guy. I forgot the name.
Yeah, I don't.
Basically, this one is supposed to be more like a drone, but it has like the same data collection stuff as the other ones.
Sure.
But it's supposed to be a drone, and you're supposed to like cover a lot more area. And basically, the goal of this rover is to like analyze where like signs of life could
That's
be
the
on
most
Mars
like Earth, and we could probably
Sometimes I
move it.
wonder why we look at Mars so much.
because of that reason.
Right? We've been exploring it for a while. If we haven't found life yet, it's unlikely.
No, you don't understand how slow the rovers are.
Yeah, I
We
know.
haven't
I get
explored
it.
like all of Mars yet. You know that.
You
Right?
explored like a
No, I'm
barely.
aware.
Yeah.
But
Mars is the most likely to have life on it that's easily accessible. Like
in the
Venus,
solar
but
system, it's definitely the most likely.
it's
to
the
have
most
life.
accessible
It
planet
was.
in the solar system.
sometimes I think maybe if there was contact,
There was what?
intelligent life,
The
there-
Perseverance
I think there
rover.
used to be intelligent
Perseverance
before
rover
humans.
No,
will
no,
seek
we don't
signs
know
of
that.
ancient life and
No one
collect
knows.
rocket
Yeah,
There are
but
water
this
reservoirs.
is my-
possible
There are
return
water.
to
There's
Earth.
like ice.
Launch window.
Oh, that is true. It's going to be the first
Oh,
one
so they
to
could be
actually
Mars.
return materials. Remember the movie Parasite? No, not Parasite. The one movie where it was like some bacteria thing that slaughtered all the astronauts.
Astronauts?
It was
I
a
don't
really
think
bad
I've
movie.
I don't think
no.
I've seen that.
Oh, I know
It should
I know what you're
launch
talking about, but I have zero clue.
sometime
Yeah, I don't know
between
what the
July and
movie is.
August,
I don't know what you're talking
and it should land in February
But
on
watch that
Mars.
happen. But
Hey, my birthday's in February.
they're getting faster at doing.
Mm.
But okay, cool. We talked about that, but I don't know. I think it's gonna be cool because they're definitely gonna find some signs of ancient life because it has water. There were ideas of there was like there's presence of fuck I can't.
Space
It
exploration
has
is always
water. It definitely had an atmosphere at some point. So
Yeah,
there's
there
no
there
not
used
a
to be an
chance that
atmosphere,
it
and
didn't.
I think there used to be an ocean as well, but it just dried up because the atmosphere
No,
just
it
went away.
went froze. That's where the poles are.
Yeah.
That's all the water is.
it's all
But
frozen.
that's cool. I think we're gonna definitely see at least something.
Yeah.
And then I
Hey,
feel like instead of going on to the next thing, we should bring in the SpaceX thing because that's
I'm not gonna
kind of
change it.
similar to.
Yeah, sure. And then we'll go to the next stuff. You don't have
So
to change it.
Rohan, go to become a CEO.
what did you say?
Like quit the being my
Okay,
associate
okay.
and then be the CEO.
So the next thing we're gonna talk about is SpaceX.
Oh.
I don't know what your
But
guys'
sometimes he's
impression of
crazy,
that
but I
company
like
is. I don't know.
I like it. I like Elon
I
personally.
like Elon, yeah.
him.
I'm talking
Sometimes
about
he
the
sometimes he
company.
glitches a little bit.
My
Not
parents
Elon.
hate him just because he's crazy. Like, I don't know. He pays nothing for marketing because he's so good at it.
We're not talking about
Starlink
Elon. We're
is
talking about the company.
Yeah, so because he's the main guy, yeah, I like it.
Did you know that SpaceX is completely private? It's just
Oh, yeah.
funded by Elon's out of pocket.
He almost took his stock public.
He never did. I think it's good because he's never gonna get funding
No.
being a space
Yeah.
company.
But he's doing fine. He's making money.
He's making money off of Tesla and he's using that to
Did you know?
SpaceX.
Did you see
No,
that?
no, no.
Apparently, to like chart the SpaceX charges like 155 or no, he charges only 55 mil
Yeah.
to send an astronaut up to space.
Yeah, because their designs are more. They
All
can
the other
use
places, I think the nearest competition is 75 mil by Russia.
I think, but SpaceX's mission,
So,
their mission is much more interesting.
what's their mission?
It's more
He's trying
interesting.
to colonize.
No, that and like they're trying to reuse aircraft, like in a way. Everything doesn't just
you're breaking
fall
up more
apart
than
and
NASA's
doesn't matter anymore.
rockets.
That's what NASA's.
You're cutting out a lot, so yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but yeah, their whole thing, they break everything up. But
A
SpaceX
lot
is
of
trying to save those pieces and reuse them.
what the
Yeah,
astronauts were talking about were like, so those same astronauts did the last few shuttle missions too.
Yeah.
And what they noticed was that when SpaceX was running the operation, it was like way more sleeker and like everything was more like businessy. Like
It's
when
cost.
even on the control pad or on the
Yeah.
launch pad, there was like tons of loose cables and stuff everywhere. But SpaceX One, it was like everything was uptight.
Look, the government, they don't always do the best job.
But you know what's gonna be funny is, I swear to God, Donald Trump is gonna like claim responsibility for all the progress that SpaceX has done.
Yeah, because he's
Because he's an
he thinks he's
egotistical
been growing the
maniac.
economy, so that is similar, right?
Not
Yeah.
Trump,
a
not even Trump,
maniac.
NASA. But
Yeah.
I don't know. But so SpaceX, the only thing on their mind, so they're like, you're right. They're talking about colonization of Mars, and apparently they're designed for the spaceship. They call it the Starship that takes us to Mars. Is apparently supposed to be made out of stainless steel.
Yeah.
And if you guys know what the cons of
Heavy.
having stainless steel as your main
Isn't it
body
heavy?
of a rocket is,
It's not heat resistant, right?
what?
It's not heat resistant.
That's both of you guys are right.
Yeah.
Stainless steel is like 10 times heavier than whatever NASA uses. And I wouldn't say it is heat resistant because it's stainless steel, but I think that's kind of a whack choice because I thought it was purely a design choice.
Just
They
make it
just
out
wanted
of
to make it
gold.
look super shiny when it was on Mars.
Maybe they're testing it. I don't know.
No, that's finalized. But
Really?
I saw a thing where apparently stainless steel makes sense because it's a very strong metal compared to what has been used before.
Isn't it cheaper?
Just not cheaper, but
Really?
it's stronger.
Okay.
It's stronger at least, and that is supposed to be good because the goal is not to just drop them off and leave. The goal is for them to come back.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why it makes sense. Is because it needs some.
Yeah. So I looked it up. SpaceX definitely makes money.
It does make
Of
money.
course they make money.
NASA gives them contract.
Yeah.
Of course they make money.
Yeah.
Otherwise they wouldn't be able to.
Hmm.
It's just they don't get funding from other places. Elon is.
Yeah, but now Elon's not like the sole funder. In that sense.
He
Funding.
definitely built it up. Like,
Yeah, but now he's
innovating.
winning in that sense.
he's doing the right investments. And like,
Yeah.
such a shame that he believes
sometimes
Corona
his-
doesn't exist.
Sometimes his software goes haywire.
I get that, but he's actually trying to
And you know who doesn't do that?
create things. Like new things.
Yeah.
One
Apple
more idea
is like the exact
That's true.
opposite.
you guys will like.
Right now it's Apple. They're not making.
Android hasn't made anything new either. I don't know
No,
what it
chill. We're not done with this. We're not done with this.
What?
So, I think
I'm
there's
looking
one
it
more
up
thing
right
that I
now.
think you
It's
guys are.
satellite constellation
Starlink. I don't know if
constructed
you
by
guys know anything
SpaceX
about
for
Starlink.
satellite internet
Do you?
I've heard of it,
access.
but I don't know what it is.
Literally, his goal is to just bring broadband to the entire world.
So
Stable,
that'd be
high-speed
so
internet
cool
to
because
everyone.
then there wouldn't
That's
be that
awesome.
dead
And
spot
making
along
like a grid of
Voyager where
satellites
nothing
that
loads.
rotate.
That's
God damn it.
But no, it's internet, not data.
no, yeah. But that's the thing.
You wouldn't have to have
5G
data.
is meant to replace
It's
Wi-Fi.
too bad the 5G causes
They already launched the
coronavirus.
first mission, I think. For Starlink.
But
So they
it's
already.
all right. We're not.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
SpaceX.
If he can figure
SpaceX
that out.
making the money moves,
Yeah,
the
right.
big moves. Right.
Yeah. But then they would have a monopoly on internet.
They still have a competitor in Boeing,
Yeah, I guess so.
but they've done more than Boeing has.
Imagine paying SpaceX for your internet bill.
I signed up to be a beta tester for the router.
Really?
Yeah,
Cool.
that'd be cool.
Uh,
We'll see if I actually get accepted.
Bro, I could actually
I would
like
love to do
download
that,
something
if it's like actually
and have it be
fast.
done in like a minute.
It's a good like idea, but wouldn't it be easier to keep it on ground?
Yeah, but then you'd
What
have
do you
to have
Like,
more
wouldn't it
towers
be-
everywhere.
Speed wise, wouldn't it be beneficial to like leave it?
No, all internet is satellite based.
Yeah, I know, but you just put the wires underground.
I don't know. If you have a grid of satellites that
The fiber
piggyback off
optics
each
are
other,
coming.
But even those are
what?
once it gets to the
The fiber
servers,
optic,
those are based
like
off
the
satellite.
Google Fibers type stuff.
Yeah.
No, not right now.
Fiber optic
Everything is based
Yeah.
on satellite.
If you have a grid of satellites all like supporting
And
each other,
Sure.
we
it's
can't
gonna
lay
be a
wires
much
everywhere.
stronger network than.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Due to
No. Like imagine that many
we
wires.
can and we do.
Like you can't
Yeah, we do.
the maintenance for that.
Yes.
What are you
It's
talking
not.
about?
Already exists.
They already exist. You just be replacing them.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like
You do
for
realize
the
that all of our
servers and stuff,
are
like around the
underground.
world, those have to be satellites. Right, no, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's a good idea. I just simply asked the question.
Yeah, proximity-wise, it would make sense to have these things
didn't think
closer
that
to the
the
ground, but then you'd
proximity-wise,
also have to
that's
have more towers, right? Because they wouldn't broadcast to as large of an area.
Yeah.
Think
Yeah.
about it though. Like, what takes more effort to provide widespread internet access to everyone? Building more towers or launching a grid of satellites?
Yeah, because then you're not running into any traffic.
Yeah, literally, there's nothing, and it's not meant.
And they already
for
we
now,
already
it's
have
just purely
satellites in the air,
militarized,
so
but
I mean not in the air.
I think the end goal is to just
in the-
provide it for everyone.
Yeah.
Space.
Yeah.
We already have satellites in the space.
Yeah.
I think what they're doing is pretty cool. Definitely have some work to do, but they're one of the few
It's good that
companies
they're
that are actually
trying to-
invested in human progression.
Yeah.
So I guess I think that's enough about SpaceX.
Yeah. And let's move on to a company that doesn't invent new things. Apple.
So here's the
It's facts.
context.
Yeah,
Here
it's
is
facts.
the
Context about why
context.
they're saying
Rishi,
this,
no,
because
you don't
earlier
understand.
in the day, we had an
WWDC,
argument
You don't
June
understand. You did not
22nd,
watch.
2020.
You did not watch
Nothing
that
happened.
god awful conference. They actually released a version of the Translate
Apple
that's
Translate,
worse
right?
than
With
Google Translate,
11.
and they called it better, essentially.
Why would you?
So they're supposed to admit that it's
Why
worse?
would you make something
Yes,
Why
they
would
are.
they
as
make
11
something already
languages?
No.
exists? They're doing the same thing
It's
with
a
apps. Yeah.
This is
Well,
a
why would I
trillion
use
dollar.
that?
Stupid,
This is
but
a
you guys,
trillion dollar
Why would I
company.
use
to
that?
criticize it this hard.
No, I
Why
will
do you guys
criticize it this
care
hard.
This
so
is a
much?
theme. It was a theme of the conference.
They are trying to be a competitor in today's market. They have to do better than that.
Clearly, they don't. Because this is the garbage they put out today.
Nah.
It's
You
like
guys
You know
criticize
why?
it
Because
in
they
insane
charge an
amounts.
insane amount for nothing
it's
new.
not an
Because
insane.
it should be better. It's not an insane amount. It's a correct. Yeah. If they're ready to bring down their prices, I won't say anything. But that's never gonna happen.
They put too much of a value on iOS, like the
My thing is,
actual.
if I'm paying a premium, I should be buying premium product.
It
that's
was
not
a
what's happening
premium
here.
product.
Definitely is a premium product. What are you talking
No,
about?
it's not
a
in.
premium
No, it's
product.
not. Have you
Yeah,
seen
it
the new
is.
MacBook Air? Yeah. Have you seen the new MacBook Air? What happened?
The MacBooks, I don't even care because I know that MacBooks aren't that great.
MacBooks are better than
MacBooks are good.
iOS at this point now.
Yeah, that has more innovation right now than
MacBook has
iOS.
added more, like the fucking Apple Silicon. That was
Yeah.
What
insane.
is?
At least I
was
read
cool.
upon it before. Apparently,
I
it's
don't even know
actually
what that
supposed
is.
to be actually like super cool.
Apple.
Yeah.
Oh.
Apple Silicon.
Oh.
It's their new
okay.
chip.
Instead
I'm
of using
surprised
Intel,
that they still haven't switched
Instead
to
of using
AMD.
Intel, yeah. Which works out.
I don't know about that. I think AMD
No,
is
they're
gonna
not
have
going
an
to. The
actual new
Silicon is gonna be
competitor.
Apple
better.
going to.
Yeah, no.
No, it
Now
is.
it's not gonna be AMD versus Intel. It's gonna be AMD versus Intel
No, AMD's
versus
doing well. I agree. but
Silicon.
they-
If it will be at some point.
Silicon is
is
good.
not all the way up there yet, but
Yeah, it's a first edition. It's not gonna be better. But
I don't. They
it-
definitely have potential because the thing with Apple is
Yeah, I don't think Silicon
it's
is going
its
to go on
own-
the open market
like they
for
have
other people
control
to
over
buy
everything,
for
so
their
they
computers.
have the ability to fine tune everything.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's never, because they
I
didn't
thought
do
I was
that with
gonna
the
like
A1 chip. They didn't do it with the A series either.
even
What
like
did they
the Apple
even?
Watch.
Okay, you
I saw
can
better
just now
things
discover
added than the
custom
updates to
watch
iOS.
faces and social media.
They added
And you
widgets.
can
They added widgets.
yes, because I totally need to time that.
There's also a hand washing timer.
Yeah. What do you mean right now? Just
Yeah, you do. Right now, you do.
No, dude, that's so.
I get
In this
where they're
time,
I get
with
where
the
they're coming from,
virus, you have
but
to
it's
time. If you're not doing it for at least 20 seconds, you're not doing it properly.
very
My issue
trivial
was-
Trying to
thing.
solve problems where they're trying to solve, like they're giving a solution for
At the same time, the
problem
13-inch
that didn't
MacBook
really
Pro, the
exist.
base model still comes with an 8th generation processor. Like, bro, I paid $1,300 to get a laptop. It's a
I'm not gonna hate on MacBooks because MacBooks have their own niche that is actually
Mac.
like, they do
Mac
really
OS
well. in
is
it.
there is
not
some
worth
value to that.
$1,000
iOS right
more.
now, I don't even see the point.
I honestly like.
No Apple
That's not the
product
thing
is
about
worth
Mac.
its price. No Apple product is worth its price.
I would argue that Mac products at least are more like justifiable, just because they are good at what they do, like what they're meant to do.
No,
They're
it's not that
charging-
iPhones are
They're
bad.
charging
The
it
issue
as
is
if it's
what
gonna like
they're not
literally
making anything-
save your life if you get shot.
There's
They're not
nothing new.
motivating.
The reason Apple
And it was at one
used to
point,
justify
but
their
not anymore.
prices was because their product was cutting edge, but it's not.
It was the
Yeah,
best.
it's not anymore.
At the when the iPhone 1 came out, it was the
what
best smartphone of its time.
Cutting edge. They created the first smartphone. They used to be like, yeah, because they
This was the
created
only
first
smartphone of its time. You
Yeah,
idiot.
but do you understand how crazy that is? They used to do stuff like that.
What do you mean? What
and now they're
else
doing
can they
this,
do?
and they're calling
Because
it.
what else are they? What else
No,
can they
there's
do?
so
What
much
else
still
can they
for
do?
them to do.
There's
What do
so much room for human
Their
progression,
display
and you're
cameras.
saying that they should do nothing.
They gotta
What
bring
should
back
they
the
do?
headphone
Like
jack.
I'm like legit asking, what do you want them to do? Do you want them to create like? Okay, under the display camera is good.
No, because they're out of
No,
ideas.
headphone jack
they
is
create a
fine. Headphone
conference
jack is
of
fine.
either copied ideas or stupid ideas that mean.
Yeah.
If there's
I don't
there's
know.
no value.
They can't announce some like little copy of another OS as something brand new.
Yeah, they literally act like they
They
created
have
it.
to bring
It's so
something else to the table. Like
That
the
was like
iOS 13 update, that was also pretty sick. They brought like a dark mode that was actually compatible with a shit ton of apps.
That had some value. What they're adding here is useless.
Yeah, this isn't. Is this like iOS 14?
Yes,
What they're
it is.
adding? Oh,
It is, and that's why we were like, "What is?"
okay. Yeah, then they should. If it's like an entirely new
It is
update, like a
entirely-
new like number,
They
then yeah, they
provided
definitely
new
should add
things.
more.
Yeah, they provided like their new things for iPad OS and Mac OS.
it's very niche. It's
Yeah,
iPad
nice.
OS is incredible. I love
iPad, yeah,
OS.
I have no issue with that.
yes, it is.
The
It's too niche.
no, you can
Of course,
replace.
it's not niche.
It's iPad OS.
They can replace a laptop for a lot of people.
How is it too
they can
niche?
replace a laptop.
What do you mean it's too niche, Akshay?
The only people I can say that it won't replace a laptop for is like coders
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Coders
someone
or
who
like
works heavy tech.
media creators.
Yeah,
There's
like- but no, everybody else can.
That's it, engineers. Like you can't be an engineer and have an iPad as your daily. But
But like
for
basic,
most people, an iPad can replace.
the main
a laptop.
issue is iPads cost too much to be a true replacement.
Do they though?
No,
They don't
no,
cost
they
that
don't.
much.
No, in
They don't
that sense
cost
they
that
do
Okay.
because if corporations are looking,
No, how much
Fine,
is an
laptop.
iPad? To?
no, let's say like there's an accountant, right? If
iPad Pro
corporations are looking at
starts
it,
at
the laptop's cheaper.
$799,
How is it cheaper?
It just is.
and Laptops are cheaper than that.
Yeah, and
you're
for
gonna
an
do stuff
accountant's
like
work, you
accounting.
can probably get something for 500. Yeah, and when they buy them in bulk, they get discounts.
Listen, if you already have, like for me, I want to get the new
So
iPad
it-
Pro.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
Because-
saying.
So you're in a
It
niche.
will, it does.
Because for me, a guy who already has a computer,
Yeah,
that's not-
nah.
you can use it as an
Nah.
everyday computer. Actually, you do know that, right?
It can replace it
You
for a
can
while.
definitely use it as an everyday computer. Yes,
People
it
who
can.
just browse,
You can
people who
easily-
just browse
it's
and use
definitely-
apps, I can see
It's
that.
too much
because
touch
it's
It can
not-
base to
definitely do
replace
that, and
a
the
laptop.
multitasking on it is very good. iPad OS also allows you to be able to.
It's it will always be a tablet first and a laptop second.
Okay,
You
think
want to get
about
the
what
Surface
iPad.
actually as your new laptop.
What do you look for in a
No.
Oh, a
laptop?
good
What
laptop.
do you like? What does the average? What do you look for in a laptop?
What is your classification?
Okay, well, if I'm getting a laptop, it has
Yeah,
to
no,
have
just
a
a
very,
laptop.
very,
No,
what
very
do you use in a
good
laptop? Think about
keyboard
it
and trackpad at the least, because that's the entire point of getting a laptop. Their laptop and their trackpad and
They added
keyboard
that.
are not
They have
anything
added that.
compared
They've
to
added
what you
that.
get.
No, dude.
They've got nothing.
No, they're so good. What do you mean?
No, have you seen the
I've
smart?
seen them.
The smart.
I have seen them.
For most
I
people,
have
Okay,
seen them.
You're not even listening to what we're saying.
actually, for most people, it can definitely replace it.
Use them. It's so
Dedicated
there's no way you
laptops
can
have
say that
much
it's
better
nothing,
hardware.
and then
It is.
if
It
you
is
have
so
it, if you
not.
actually have seen that,
Yeah, that's what I'm
At one
saying.
point,
because they're actual laptops. Obviously, this is still a tablet, but
It's got the wrong form
it's
factor
still
to replace the
powerful
laptop.
enough to replace a laptop. It's definitely
It will
powerful.
always be tablet first, laptop second.
No,
it
it
will
does
not
not.
replace
what do you mean,
laptops.
wrong form factor.
Yeah,
But think about why most people
probably have
have
it
a
from
laptop.
their work. Or
Why
they
do
just
most
need a
people have a
cheap.
laptop?
They just need a cheap computer that can do whatever
Why
they
do
most
need
people
on the
buy
computer.
laptops?
That's it.
People buy laptops so they can.
This is more expensive than the computers those people are buying.
Exactly. This can do those. I don't think you understand how powerful it is.
You won't reason me. You're an Apple fanboy, okay?
I don't know how to reason with it.
Yes,
First of
you
all-
are.
iPad satisfies
I'm not.
nothing to do with Apple.
Let's look at this.
I'm supporting the
not.
iPad also. Okay.
It's got the wrong. I don't care
It's-
about
it's
the
not
power.
fanboy
It's
when I'm
not
literally
just
saying
about the
that
power.
It is powerful
My
enough to
desktop is more
replace a
powerful than
laptop.
that. So clearly, my desktop can replace a
A
laptop.
very good laptop.
I am. You are literally saying.
You are so
Not as
dumb.
portable.
Think about it logically, Akshay.
for what most people, no. Listen, Akshay, listen right now. For what
No.
most people
No.
use laptops for,
It can
iPad
easily
do it.
replace it.
iPad
Easily,
can do
yeah.
it.
Yes, it
No,
can.
you are looking at it from your
I don't even use
perspective.
my laptop
You use your
anymore.
computer for a lot more things than most people do.
People use their computers to take notes. People
Yeah.
use their computer to like
Browse
browse
the
the internet, do that
and
stuff.
use some apps. And use some
People
apps.
use the internet to like maybe do some work, like accountant work, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And all that stuff
And
can
it's
be
way
accomplished
more
with the iPad.
expensive,
And
so-
it's way more portable than a laptop.
The
And,
only issue
yeah,
is it's not cost efficient.
That is complete cap. It is way more expensive.
it's not even way more
But that's
expensive.
why corporations won't adapt it. But for personal computer replacement, it will work.
Actually, if you get like if you get the 512 gig version, it's like
It is way
an
more
11
expensive than
inch
most
one, it's like
laptops.
1100. That's not
I'm
way
looking
more
at a
expensive than
laptop
most laptops.
right
That's
here.
probably in par
It
with
costs $700 to
how
get that
powerful it
storage,
is.
and it's
it's probably
Actually, for me even it can't replace because I don't think I could do all the things that I know. But for most people, I know that it can.
if you wanted to use as an everyday laptop.
That's
to
not what
take
a-
notes
okay,
on
well,
it,
that's
do
not what the-
homework on it. Do
okay. So you
iPad
just
is
want a
whatever you want.
tablet.
You can do it.
iPad is
You can
perfect for
definitely-
students.
I use
That's
my
not what
laptop
you-
for
that's
taking
actually
notes
that's not
like
what
that.
you use it for, but most people use it for that.
Most people don't do as much as we do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I got this thing.
Okay.
And it's way
So what else?
cheaper.
So it helps. So
You're
you
not-
can use it like that.
Inherently easier to be able to write something down and like draw diagrams than it is to type.
Yeah, and for
Like,
creators,
500 words
it's
for a
it's
picture.
way better with the
No,
pencil and the
no,
and the
I'm not-
apps that it has on
Yeah, for
that.
drawing people. Don't just say creator.
Not for most
That's not
creators.
true.
For like
Even
for
It's
iPad
tailor-made for
is literally
creators.
No.
And by
It's tailor-made
creators,
for
I mean
students.
artists.
That's how it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the perfect
That's
tool for
it.
students.
That's it.
Yeah, artists.
no, it's not. Akshay,
Yeah?
you've only seen Ishan use it for that, but you
You can
know that
also
he uses it
do
for
that on a
homework and he
laptop that's
uses it
way
for
cheaper
editing.
and
He
it
uses it
literally
for a
does
lot
the
of
exact
stuff, and
same
you can
thing.
use it for
Can't
that.
say creators is what I. Creators is too broad.
I literally do it. I literally do it.
No, you can't.
You can't though.
You can't get a laptop.
You can't do
same
that much multitasking. You
responsiveness,
cannot do
same
that much.
responsiveness, same accuracy
I'm
as the
not
iPad.
saying it's a
and all the
bad
touch stuff.
tablet. I'm not saying it's a
You
bad
can't.
There
tablet.
is.
You
I'm
can't.
saying
There's a
it's
high-
not good enough to
That's a
replace a
premium
computer.
product that I would pay premium for.
You're saying it's too niche. It definitely
It
is. Look
is
at
for
every
a
single
lot of
review
For
about
most
it.
It is
people,
for a lot of
because
every
they
single review
because
about
the
it.
reviewers
It says for most people,
the
you can definitely use
reviewers
this
do
as an
not
everyday
include
laptop.
themselves in most
You
people.
are not most people.
They're assuming that
and
most
that is
people
why
do
it
like
doesn't work
what you
for
do on a
you.
Chromebook.
Normal
Because
people
the
think.
reviewers review advanced
Why do you
tech.
think Chromebooks have sold so well? It's the same
Yeah.
thing.
There's not that much that is
Yeah,
required
exactly.
for most
So
people.
what is
People
the
get
iPad
laptops
for?
not
Who
for
is
like
it for?
fucking
If you can
intensive-ass
get
tasks
cheaper
and stuff.
stuff. There's literally every single other choice for
The
students.
iPad
Why-
is for the student and people who just want to use like a.
You want
I don't think you understand how
No, what do you mean every single other choice?
either you get a Chromebook or iPad.
the
If
$700
that's all you need.
Chromebooks are not worth it.
And there are
Okay.
$700 Chromebooks and like
Yeah.
Chromebooks of the higher range.
Like the
so
Pixelbook and stuff like that.
Why would you pay
you saying
$1,000
that.
to
It's
get a
not
device
other-
that
It's
can do
different for
less than your
everyone.
phone can?
You can't, and that's why.
Your Chromebook? Because we're
It
talking
can
about
do
the
way more
Chromebook.
than your phone can. Are you stupid?
That's what I'm saying.
No, the iPad.
No, we're talking mainly about the iPad.
No, Rohan said
No, we're mainly talking
$1,000
about
for
the
the
We said the
Pixelbook.
Chromebook was
And
And even
700, not
700
$1,000. You
is
just pulled the
stupid for a
number out of your
Chromebook.
ass.
Because people are.
Yeah, then why do those things sell so well, huh?
Yeah, why do they still
You're
sell so
clearly
much?
not looking at the correct
It's
angle.
because people don't need extra stuff. People don't think about, oh, how much can I get value? They don't take a.
They
So
don't
they
think
would
about,
spend
oh, can I
$1,000 on a
game super
Chromebook?
hard on this iPad?
They don't care. Most people don't.
They clearly
They
do.
would. They would.
Yeah, because
we're not
the
talking
I
about
can't
Chromebook
even
is
hear
selling
what
What
you're
like
I'm
an
saying
insane
is
amount
for
right
the
now.
base. Let's say not the base model. Let's go to. Let's go to $1,000 iPad
$1,000.
It
That's
is the best
12.9
optimized.
inch.
for what they want it for.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say it's that one. Let's go on the high end. Let's not
Guys,
look at.
you're not.
You're a producer.
Apparently, the iPad is super good
And
for
wouldn't
like
you
music
just get a
and videos.
MacBook?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Like,
is.
of course.
It is.
I'm pretty
The
sure
programs that
MacBooks
you can
are
get for
even
it are
like better
incredible.
than that iPad.
So do not
That's why
everyone-
people use MacBooks, not iPads.
No.
But you're not supposed to go fucking
You're
all
not
out.
understanding
No.
or what most people need it for. That is all is required.
What do you think most people do
What do you
Yes,
mean? No.
on their
what do you
laptop?
mean
No.
They
no?
dr- okay,
You're literally
they
just
draw.
ignoring
I can do
all
that
those
on my
points.
laptop. They take notes. I can do that on mine.
We have said this literally like 5
I-
times.
Taking notes. I
No,
don't
you
need
can't.
to
No,
get
you cannot
4,000
you
levels of
can
pressure
on
to do
the
that.
On like
Nearly
Procreate and
enough.
stuff, you can't.
So I could just type.
No, it turns your handwriting into text.
No,
Diagram-
I can type
diagram
way
drawing is
faster.
such a big
I can
thing
type
for
way
notes, and
faster.
you can't
It is
do
much
that.
And if
easier
I
to
want
write
to
than
write, then I
type.
can just write. It's not hard.
For notes, yes, it is. No, for
No,
notes,
you don't have that much time.
I don't use trackpad. It's a
How fast
touchscreen.
can you draw a diagram on your laptop with your shitty ass trackpad?
Yeah.
Nah.
But your
Well,
touchscreen
okay,
is not
sure.
going to be as good.
I don't need it to be
It's not
that
As good as
good.
the iPad. iPad is too good.
Okay.
You
Well,
do.
that,
Well,
you
it's
don't
not
need it to be that
important
good.
for my
for your
music-related
music
stuff at all.
related stuff. It's rather
I
important.
used that Surface just for the AP exam, so I wouldn't have to
But aren't you using a
reconnect and
Surface?
disconnect my computer. I'm not taking my Surface to college. I got a pen for this
So you're not
laptop,
taking
and I'm
it to
taking this
Surface.
to college.
Yeah.
So I can take notes to the extent that I need it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna draw, sure. What else?
But that's
Because everything
the
else any
thing.
other device can do, but much better and cheaper.
No, dude, the
But
Apple's
you're not
handwriting software
understanding.
is too
People's
good.
limits stop there.
Okay. So
Like their needs are not higher than that. So I don't think you're understanding. Why would you buy something
Yeah, why? If
that
you're an
has
artist,
nothing to do
get an
with what you
iPad.
do on a daily
Okay,
basis?
fine.
No, it's
Oh
not
my
just for
God.
artists. It's also for
Also get an
students.
iPad.
It's like just for normal
Okay.
people, actually. I don't.
I normally don't like Apple products, but this is good.
Like,
Okay, so
they're
if you
not
want
wrong.
that,
They
that's a very niche
specialize so
thing,
much
so
in
go
their
ahead.
handwriting software.
Yeah,
And
that's
all
like
their
unbelievable. That
And then like
how is it niche?
That's not a
It's not
niche
Put your
thing. That's
handwriting
students.
into
Actually,
text.
students. That's like
Not
millions
every
and
single
millions and
student
millions of
needs an
people across the
iPad.
country
a
are
lot of
students who can
Type
use that.
notes just by
That's not a
writing.
niche. It's
You're
very
right.
convenient for them.
You're right. No one needs any of this. You can do
This is all just for
on a Chromebook.
convenience. You can do all this stuff with a notebook, like a normal,
Yeah.
just like
Okay,
actual.
wait until you get to
thing.
college. You're gonna see like I spent 1 year without it, and I'm honestly thinking of buying one just because it's so nice to have.
Yeah,
You can
especially for
handwrite your
people,
notes.
especially for
You
people
can
with
go
Apple
back and
products, the
repeat
way it can
stuff.
sync with everything.
Yes, that because
And I
you're
don't
in
want
the
an actual
ecosystem.
whole
That is
other
very-
computer.
Oh my God.
It works perfectly well for that. There's a lot of people who are in that boat.
No, but that's not the only reason.
That's
Even
not the
I
only
would
reason. That's
consider
my
it.
reason.
And I don't ever plan on
Okay.
getting.
I mean, sometimes I want
I don't
one,
plan on
just
getting an
only
iPhone,
because I
but
had
would still
apps
think
on
about
it.
buying it.
That's it. Not because I would actually use it for anything productive. If I bought it, then I'm sure I would make I would make the use of
No,
the money
you
I
would
spent.
use it.
Except I literally have better tools to do what I need. So,
No, you don't.
what do you mean by what?
What?
What for
What
music?
are the better tools that
Yeah,
you
what better tools do you have right now that would help you?
You can't lug your PC in.
Yeah, for music
Yeah.
around. If you just want to do it somewhere else, you don't want to be
I'm
in your
not
room.
gonna
You
drag
want
my
to do it somewhere
computer. I
else. You
have
want
the
to go
keyboard as
to
well,
somebody's place.
I'm
anyway,
not
you don't
gonna-
want to drag your whole computer there, do you?
and I can literally produce the music that I need to on my laptop.
You're gonna bring
So
your entire keyboard.
I
But
can do it on my
Instead,
laptop.
you could just use digital production.
The laptop has a keyboard. Oh, you mean like
Yeah,
that
you
keyboard?
can, but you need a keyboard.
No, I don't need that keyboard.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were saying.
I mean, I might actually bring my full keyboard.
Okay,
there,
I thought that's
just
what you're saying. I was
because
like,
do
well,
stuff
then
on
the
it.
iPad has that. Right.
I don't think Akshay is gonna allow
I don't think
us
he
to.
understands or he refuses to.
Yeah,
I don't know. Okay, we are all in agreement that iPad OS is literally like I think is going to be the future of Apple. But
I don't think there's any other value. No. But like the iOS other.
also, I think that iOS has to like up its game because for a
I feel
whole
like they
new
call it the
release
biggest
of
one
iOS,
yet every single time.
Yeah, and they called it their biggest one yet.
they have to do better than. Just... I got the
Yeah.
email from Apple. It's like the biggest one yet.
And this is the complete opposite of that.
Like, sure, okay, if this was like a normal update, I would not criticize it because good,
They're
they're
just
actually
tweaks.
they're finally updating their system. They're adding a lot of stuff that I want to see. But for a whole new OS, I
Yeah,
think
for
they
a
need-
whole new OS, I thought it was just like an update.
No,
to,
no,
like,
it was full
iOS.
iOS 14, and that's why I was
whole
kind
like
of.
redesign of iOS.
It's just looking more like Android phone. That's why people.
Sure we were clowning that
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
was Android, right?
we don't mind it doing that. The whole thing is,
Okay, that may not appear like that, but the main issue is for a whole new version of iOS, they have to bring more to the table because like a whole new version of Android adds like so much more than a whole new version of iOS.
I think it's because what Google does is
Like,
it actually
iOS
makes its
13 brought
phones
so
different
much to
every
the
year,
table.
so it makes the software different to try to like take advantage of that. And that no, but Google makes Android.
No, because Android is not just
Yeah,
Google.
so
Samsung.
Google designs it to be optimized
true.
with at least
yeah,
their
yeah,
pixels.
yeah, and then every company optimizes.
But here's the thing: most of the big companies do not. They just use the Google services. They don't use
They use
Android.
the open source code in a sense.
Yeah,
They don't use like the entire Android. They make their own OS, but use the Google services.
And that's in Samsung or.
personally, I'm
One
not a fan
UI.
of that one.
Low-key, I like what they.
I'm just a
it looks
fan
pretty
of the stock
clean.
stuff. Like OnePlus does a very good job.
That
As it used to be.
yeah,
It was so
but
bad in the
Samsung
day.
is not as skinned anymore.
That's probably why Richie says he has a bad
Yeah.
experience.
Actually, natively running its own.
Like
OS.
I
With
don't think.
Samsung.
Yeah.
What?
I remember
You
back in
Yeah,
the day.
Ishan's
Android
literally
was
like,
so-
yeah, I had a
Samsung-
You guys are
BlackBerry.
thinking
Like,
about old.
oh my god, that was totally the new thing.
Yeah, no, he's because yeah, back then Android it had so much bloat, but it has gotten. I don't think I'll buy
Not even OnePlus.
anything other than a Google phone or a Samsung.
I liked what they did.
Maybe OnePlus because they're clean.
I
But-
liked what
OnePlus, yeah,
liked what
I would get
iOS
OnePlus.
did, but I just didn't like the fact that I didn't like the way they advertised it.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah, that was the issue. They made
slowly starting to justify like why I would get iOS because they're actually finally adding the stuff that we want.
the only issue is
But I
iPad.
expected more like Apple stuff to be added. Like they could have
It's
added.
not convincing me yet because at least for phone wise.
And I don't know, macOS Big Sur. I
was
guess
fine.
maybe I didn't understand it properly, but
I did understood most of it. The only thing I didn't get was they acted like the new tab feature on Safari was brand new, which I know that it wasn't. So that was the ridiculous part. Like I'll find the clip later, but it was insane.
what was funny for me was the fact that he called them all crackheads, and then
Yeah,
the people trying
our
to copy.
crackhead naming team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he called the people that were trying to copy macOS like they couldn't keep up with the bad trip.
Even though they're the ones copying.
I know they never copied macOS.
macOS.
Very
no,
few
yeah.
of Apple's things
macOS
actually
is
are
good on its
good
own.
on their own. From a hardware standpoint, not much. Apart from
I don't know.
the silicon and the like processing and stuff.
Yeah.
You
There's
never
the
buy
hardware.
the phone for the hardware or the Mac.
I think Macs are
Yeah,
No, dude, macOS
it
runs like
should. Yeah,
10 times more efficiently than Windows.
and that to be expected. It should.
they have such tight control.
because you have
it
one
has to
product
work.
or like 3 products. It better run well.
And
Yeah, if it doesn't, then you shouldn't be at all. I don't know.
so from basically the summary of the keynote speech is
The widgets look so horrible on
iOS has to put more
iOS.
on the table, and we'll find that
iPad OS is fine, and Yeah, I don't know.
It looks weird. I saw the
They
pictures.
feel
It just looks
wrong.
weird.
They just. It's
Yeah.
not because they've added it. It's like a big box. I don't like
Because
that.
Yeah.
widgets have always been there on well, not always, but they've been there for a while on Apple.
I don't know. They look.
No, not
Android
the same
better
thing
job.
though.
Not the way that they introduced them, but widgets have been there,
thing
and I
is,
think they look
like,
fine. The way
some
they are
widgets
now.
are meant to be
The
a
widgets I
certain
have
shape,
on like Android,
and
they're
if they're all
transparent.
squares,
I
it's
like it, though.
like not
So nice.
it.
Yeah, I don't know why the widgets are. I don't. It just looks
It looks
wrong.
a little like out of place. Like they have to like fit in. But then again, they just
It's
announced
weird how they have.
They have
Right,
to go.
but it should be
They have time
transparent
to improve.
It's
it.
weird how they have
time to
folders in
improve
the Apple library. That's like
because the transparency is what makes it look like clean. Yeah, that was also stupid. That's the thing. Sometimes
I
they.
can't believe you did. They just added an app library.
Yeah,
That was shocking.
it's like they're.
I think
they were
they're
behind
just
in so
purposely
many
trying to like
facets,
slow
and
down
they
the innovation. So
made
they're
sure
like,
to
oh,
cover
we
all
can keep this on the back
today.
burner. I mean, it does work because then they have
so no
something
one
to
else
innovate
doesn't-
every
But that's not
time.
gonna
They can
work.
keep
That's
stuff
not
on the
gonna work.
back burner like the Apple
Why would
library
they do that on purpose?
and widgets.
Why would they do that?
But that's not.
I
That's not
mean,
really a
you've
feature.
never had the
App
option to
library-
use one.
I don't know. I never have had to use the app library.
So
Like,
how do you?
I never
search
found.
for apps?
Yeah.
No, I've
How do
never
you
like
search
I
for
wanted
apps?
to use the app library.
Yeah,
Like
how
I've
do you
never
guys-
had a need to use it. That's why.
How do
That's
you
what I'm
search
saying.
for apps?
Yeah, I actually don't.
Yeah, you can
We
search for apps on.
we can search
yeah,
for the apps.
this one
like,
just
there's
lists
on
out
the
all the apps
notifications
just
in the
alphabetically.
toolbar. You can
So I
search
have no.
for them. That's basically
feel
the
like-
exact same thing. Yeah, I know. But
I
like,
feel like having
if you know what app
folders
you
in
want to
the
look for,
app library
but you
is
don't know
just
where on your screen it is, you can
counterintuitive.
just look it
Wouldn't
up,
you just have the folders on your home screen?
which is basically the same thing.
They should.
Or they should just let you
They
choose to have
shouldn't
all of them listed out.
automatically organize. They should let you choose how it's organized.
Yeah,
Just different organization.
it was just idiotic. That's why because Rohan and I were watching it, and it was so wrong. Like it.
I wouldn't say wrong. It was just funny. Like
No, but like in the sense that normally there's something new they really that's worth like looking at. There was
yeah.
nothing.
There wasn't not for iOS.
Not for iOS, yeah. The other stuff was fine.
It was kind of funny. Like the whole setup where like it was a white room, and then the camera angles are just like switch randomly between like
Yeah,
a
they would
profile.
go from like different points in the Apple Cam. I think they were just trying to show off the campus.
God damn, I have
There's
I'm at
another event
orientation
tomorrow.
again.
So you can watch that.
Yeah, they better have some good stuff tomorrow.
I have 2
My
days
God.
of it.
That was the wait, why? Oh wow.
I mean,
Houseway.
Yeah, what do you? My God, what do you do?
I feel like
I think we've
I just want to come back to the iPad
the
thing.
Apple part.
Oh yeah.
much.
I don't really
I
want to
feel
talk
like
about the next.
iPad is a very good, like, all-in-one
Yeah,
thing.
sure.
It's just how unlikely is it that you don't have any other thing to use? You know?
That's what we're saying. It.
Yeah, but it's
No, you do have other things to use. This is just the portable version of that. That's what we're saying.
It works well with other things.
Yeah.
Plus, they have, I don't know, they were their whole system. Like I tried it like for a few months, and I had to have an iPad in college, and I liked it. Like I was kind of sad,
I
but
love using it.
It's just
very,
cool.
very nice to use.
you can write stuff, and then let's say you messed up, instead of like backspacing a ton, you can just like erase and then like click enter, easily draw a diagram.
Is it
And
the
then it's kind
convenience
hard
of
to
it
do that
is
in the
just
middle of
insane.
class. Because in the middle of a lecture, the professor is just going off, and I was like, like talking super fast is way more convenient in my opinion, than typing on a computer.
Maybe I'm in the niche then. I don't know, because
Actually, you're not gonna agree with whatever you say.
Because-
Whatever we say. So I don't know why.
I feel like
No,
I
I
would
am as
only
well. I
get
don't
one
think an iPad
for like
would not,
whatever apps I
iPad would
had
not
from
work
a
for
long time
coding.
ago, just for
I don't-
nostalgia. And if I ever need to use some kind of program that is way better on the iPad or something, I mean, I wouldn't get it just for GarageBand.
Like
That would be like a
GarageBand and stuff.
bonus, but like,
Yeah.
you know,
No, I know.
it's
but
just
I'm
not
saying
like
that's
a
one of them.
priority. Maybe that's just for
Yeah.
me.
No, yeah, I'm not in, but I can see.
importance when you go to college and we have a professor
Okay.
that literally talks nonstop.
I guess
You
we'll
can't
see
go
then.
back and fix it.
Yeah, I can literally just record the entire lecture on my phone and then
There's
transcribe
also
it
like a
automatically.
transcribing feature where like
Yeah.
no, but the iPad automatically.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think this has some
You turn it
live
on and transcribes.
thing. No, you record first and then it transcribes everything after.
Yeah. Other things
Yeah.
have it.
Well, I mean, okay, my phone has it.
Other things have it, but iPad just does it better.
Yeah. I'm sure they can find a way
They
to
have
improve
more
it.
fine-tuned software. I'm
It's like-
sure that maybe 700, maybe like the price that they're doing is a little overpriced, but it's because it's Apple, and that's just there.
Because back in the day, I used to hate having an Android.
Oh my god,
Like,
dude! I
but as
remember
time went
my
on,
first
it
time
got
having a
much better.
smartphone. It was like a
And then I
Nexus
didn't see the
4,
need.
and it was magical for me going from like this really old like LG
No, yeah, 'cause I was
stylo
so
or
happy. I
something
got a phone.
to like
I don't.
one with a color touchscreen and everything. It was so nice, bro. Simpler times.
Yeah.
She might have fucked the recording, leaving and joining 50,000 times.
Yeah.
That's the thing. The other side is caught up, and Apple phones.
No, they caught up. They have caught up.
my god.
Yeah.
That's what this update was. It was just
But
catching up.
Apple is no longer better.
I think the reason they
This
had to
update
force
was
it because
catching
they have a
up,
new
but it shouldn't
phone.
have
I
been its
think.
own release. It's
Right?
catching up
Is
to
there? So is there?
They
another
have
thing
to force a new number
But
with a
you
new
can already
phone,
switch
right?
the cars, so why do we keep
Like a
repeating
new
this over and over?
iOS update. Yeah. I mean, okay, fine.
They do that, but they don't have. But okay, we've already like noticed.
Speaking of,
nothing.
no, that's a bad one. Never mind.
Damn.
You want to end it?
No, let's just not do
Okay.
that one.
Go
Let's
ahead
just
and end
Let's
it.
just end it. Long enough. Yeah. All right. Well, it's been an interesting podcast. How we deviated so much so often, but we're gonna end it there and see you guys later.
Gulag gang out.